Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third game of VTuber Tabletop. I'm your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin. We won't be using our models again today. Those games will be starting in June when the campaign starts. This is the third audition game. You'll see two familiar faces with Riley and Pastel returning as Eefa and Matif. And I guess let's get to introductions. Astrid.
Hello, it is me. My name is Astrid, and I stream here on Twitch. I love to do a lot of high fantasy stuff, high fantasy games. I love Skyrim, and I do a lot of art stuff as well. So you guys can follow me at Astrid Arcana, and yeah, there you go. That's me.
Alrighty, Windy.
Yeah, hello, I'm WyndhamVossler. I'm a variety streamer, usually stream Wednesdays and Fridays. And I also have a little podcast with the good dungeon wizard here. Is it Fridays? I don't know. Probably.
It's Fridays at the moment.
Yeah. Check out my channel. It doesn't get much more it doesn't get less chaotic than this.
Okay, Riley.
Hello, I'm Riley. I stream every weekday, mostly fun games, I guess. Cute stuff, kind of creepy stuff, fun, chill stuff. My link is right there, Dream Cozy. That's gonna change in like a month, so don't get attached to it. Okay, that's all.
Sure. And our last newcomer to the audition games, Usubeni Yume.
Yeah, well, hello everyone. I am Usubeni Yume. I do not stream at the moment, but on my YouTube channel, which you can find with the same name, I do write original poetry, and I do recite it, and then I will play games eventually, but at the moment, it's all just poetry.
Cool. And finally, Pastel.
Hi, I'm Pastel. You can find me on Twitch at PastelTheSnake. I'm pre-debut, but I'll be debuting on May 15th. Oh god, that's coming.
Well, it's like soon. 2 weeks.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. So scared, so nervous.
Yeah, bye.
I'm going to be building Gundams. I'll maybe try my hand at some digital art. I'm going to be playing like more logic puzzle games. So
Shoot.
I don't know what my schedule is going to be like.
Let me bonk that person.
Can we bonk that bot?
Bonked.
A bonk. Bonk.
Bonked.
Bonk.
That's what we call for banning bots. Is bonk. Bonk. You gotta bonk the bots.
They have been bonked.
So, I guess, without further ado, we better jump into our game of Aruvian Nights. So.
Oh man.
Get ready.
Oh my
god. You guys, through other jobs and other missions for the merchant Zandros the Gold, have come to know him pretty well and have become not quite confidants, but reliable adventurers to be called upon in times of trouble. And all 5 of you have received an urgent message from Zandros. Basically, calling for your immediate aid at his hideout, which I wrote the name down of somewhere.
He's got it somewhere.
I got it somewhere.
It's somewhere. Don't worry about
I don't think I've actually said it. It's at a tavern called the Dancing Dragon.
I don't think you have said it yet.
No.
The Dancing Dragon?
The Dancing Dragon is the inn/pub that he operates out of. So all of you have been notified by basically foot messengers who have run through the city to find you. And all of you eventually make your way to the Dancing Dragon and make your way inside. I guess we'll go around the table as everybody introduces their characters. Let's start with Emmyth.
Okay, cool. By the way, we're all together now, right? We've all,
Yeah,
like,
so you
walked
guys have
into-
all separately made your way to the Dancing Dragon, and are basically all walking inside. So you guys are arriving at roughly the same time.
Okay, cool. So, but we haven't like found each other yet.
No,
We
you
just
haven't
kinda-
met yet, but you're all seeing
Okay.
each other.
Cool. Sorry. I just want to like an idea of what was going on in my mind, in my brain. Okay, so Emmyth, for those who haven't heard or seen her before in this game, you see a about 6 foot tall, slender, slim, thick, so to speak, half elf woman. She has Caucasian skin. She's got dark black hair, but only really long hair, but only the roots are black about halfway down, and then it ombres into like a bright orange, red color. She also has gold eyes. She's dressed in very pirate-esque gear. She has a big white blouse. A little bit of cleavage, she doesn't care. Some, fingerless gloves and whatnot, and, just tight pants, boots. Her hair's in a ponytail as well. She got a little bandana that covers her head. And yeah, that is Emmyth.
Okay, let's switch it up. Eefa.
Oh shit. I play Eefa.
Oh shit!
Eefa, tiny little goblin. She's got long, kind of dark teal hair pulled back into a braid, pale green skin, bright yellow eyes. She's wearing like weirdly elegant clothes for a goblin, like a cropped off the shoulder blouse and a layered skirt that's got all colors of purple and blue and pink. And then her hands and feet are just wrapped in bandages. And she's just gonna be looking around happily, chill to be here, excited to get started on their job.
Awesome.
I think she's a Twilight Cleric. She's a Twilight Cleric.
Yeah, she's a Twilight Cleric. I guess Emmyth, what type of rogue are you?
I'm a swashbuckling rogue.
Cool.
Ooh.
Alrighty, Matif, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Matif. I'm in Eldraine, so that means I'm about 6 foot tall. I am the pirate sorcerer. I have taken Tempest, I think. Storm Sorcerer, I think is what it's really called. I have like really rugged features, like obviously like skin that's really caked on from like salt and stuff when I used to roam the seas. I don't really have much else of a description.
Sure. Dante.
Yes. Dante is a halfling, about 3'4" or a meter tall. He's sort of a normal build, not very wide or tall. He's a bit tall for a halfling. And he's got a bit of chonk to him. Not a whole lot though. His hair is sort of a brown mess that's just sort of swept back to not be impractical. And he's wearing loose, just faded brown and tan peasant clothes. Sort of well worn, not too cheap, but most people have seen stuff that's a higher quality and Dante just sort of usually walks around sort of a happy stroll, smiling and looking out at the world.
Awesome. And finally, Lucy.
All right. So my character, he stands right outside the door of the Dancing Dragon, and he kicks open the door as trying to make a scene. And so when he steps in, he's a dark-skinned man with long black braids tied into a ponytail. His face is obscured by tinted wide-frame sunglasses.
Nice.
And he wears like a red poncho slung over his shoulder, and it's covering his right arm. On his left arm, he wears a leather fingerless glove, and on his arm, it's decorated with different scars and a tattoo depicting a white snake coiling and spiraling at the arm, and it's surrounded by various flowers. And under the poncho, he wears a white unbuttoned jacket with a black undershirt unbuttoned all the way down to his sternum. And the undershirt is tucked into his fitted black pants, and it highlights this large belt buckle that he has, where the word free is crudely carved into. And on his feet are black boots, which are faded and scuffed.
Okay.
And so, trying to make a scene with the intent to attract a lot of people, he stands in the front of the door and he says, "It's showtime." And he snaps his fingers and he uses minor illusion to make music that's loud enough for people outside to hear. And then when he does that, he walks over to the bar and he says, "Give me a drink, bartender."
What an entrance.
That's an entrance. So by this point, the four of you have walked over to the bar and are just chilling. You guys have entered the bar by this point. You guys are just sitting around. You guys have ordered your drinks, and you just see this dark-skinned human man kick the fucking door open, and just music just all around him. So, Lucy, you walk over to the bar. If you guys would like to RP, introduce yourselves in character. Zandros hasn't made himself known yet, so you guys can't see him in the bar yet. But if you guys would like to do some RP.
Right, so I walk in and I say, well, what do we have here?
Hello? Are you here for Zandros?
Depends on who's asking.
Someone who's here for Zandros.
I love you so much.
Well, that's fair enough. What do you have to do with Zandros again?
I don't know. I think he wants me to deliver something or find something. I don't know.
Very well. Is this rabbit a group of people with you as well?
I don't know. I just got here.
Excuse me, sir. Who are you calling rabbit? I just look him up and down, kind of impressed, pissed off. Yeah, a mix of stuff.
Well, do you come from heaven or do you rise from the abyss, beauty? What is your name?
I like this guy. I like his style. Emmyth Kendall, and yours?
My name is Lucy. Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Pleasure's
Eefa.
all mine. Oh, yep, that's Eefa.
Well, nice to meet you, Eefa, as well.
Hello.
And so I'm gonna try to impress everyone again. I'm gonna snap my fingers, and there's this flaming rose that appears, and I give it to him.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, if you're so flashy, you're just going to catch unwanted attention.
Who says that's not what I'm trying to do, lady?
Matif is a man, I will say.
Yeah.
Mister?
And he's very, bold, confident. He's kind of sitting there looking at you like you think you're hot shit, but, really you're not. Come back down.
Well, mister, passion I hate, and spirit does me wrong, so let us love each other gently.
I don't know what that means, but it sounded nice.
Yeah, Matif just looks at you incredulously like, what the fuck did you just say? I'm so confused.
Who did you give the rose to, Yume?
I gave it to all of you.
Oh. Just kind of offered it.
Rose.
So I assume all of us here look like the fighting type. So I assume all of us here are out for some adventure. Is that correct?
Yeah, I like adventure.
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, adventure's one thing, but fighting's another. I'll have you know.
Oh, and yeah, that's Dante.
Dante, charmed.
You say that like he's just the puppy. Like, oh yeah.
I'll probably,
Dante's just
I'll
sticking to the
probably-
back, not knowing whether or not to trust Lucy.
I'll probably like kind of like half mocking him, seeing as like I've probably, you know, known Dante the longest from this group so far. To be like, oh, and that's Dante. I would have just kind of like patted him on his head, emphasizing the fact that he's short.
Well, then
Like
it
a
seems
puppy.
that hell is empty and all the devils are here. Can I buy you all a drink and let's talk about business then, shall we?
I like to
Do
keep
they
a
serve
clear
fruit
mind
juice?
when I'm on the job.
Well, water for that person over there.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I like his style. I will happily have a drink, thank you very much. Lucy?
Yeah, so a round of drinks from my my new friends over here.
Sure.
Please,
So
bartender.
sorry. So you turn to the bartender, who's kind of like washing a glass, and he kind of turns to you, and all of you look at it, and it's Xandros behind the bar, like full on just barkeeping, serving people drinks.
What?
He turns to you guys. Yeah, hello. It's me, Xandros. How you guys going?
Hello. Hello.
Pleasure to see
Why
you again,
are you a
Xandros.
bartender?
Yeah, you
don't
know, I
understand.
kind of have a day job on the side.
Oh, okay.
I kind of work here when I want. He kind of leans in, and he kind of like snaps his fingers a little bit in like kind of like that barbershop quartet kind of way, and you guys hear like 4 sets of fingers all clicking in unison, like, and all 6 of you, including Xandros, all kind of fade under this big black magician's curtain, which kind of appears over the top of you and kind of frames the bar where you are. All the other people disappear from view. So all you guys can see in here, it's very dimly lit by a single almost candle. So you can only see the flickering on Xandros's face. So all 5 of you are kind of huddled in this small magician's tent. And he turns to you guys. Yeah, so I got a job for you guys. The stuff that you helped delivered, it's fucking gone. So I'm gonna need you guys to go find it.
Excellent.
It's worth a lot of money, so it'll be 100 gold pieces each if you guys can manage to find it.
Oh, never mind. Yes.
Uh,
I'm in.
yeah, what about the rest of yous? You all in?
So-
Okay.
Do we have any idea where it is?
Yeah, you see, that's the problem. See, I keep it under my bed with all my other worldly possessions, and it all just went missing.
Is there anything else missing?
Nope, just the things that I had delivered.
So you have no leads, or are we just going out? Do we have leads, or are we just going out on a whim here?
Well, I guess the only thing I could say, one of the items that did go missing was a signed copy of a book named Tusk Love.
Oh my god.
It's a very precious book to me. I had it specially
my
delivered. It's very important. It gets back to me unharmed. So maybe you could check some of the booksellers in town.
Oh, funny that. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's
Very
a
well
very
written.
well written book. Yeah.
Oh yeah, touche.
Yeah, the sex scenes are really like visceral. Feels like you're there.
Okay.
So wait. You want me to stake my life on 100 gold just so you can get some erotic book to read?
Well, there's more than just the erotic book. That's just the most striking thing you might find.
Okay.
Are you
well,
unsatisfied with this job? Do you have more
Well-
important things to do?
Well, here's how I see it. 100 gold for finding a book, that's all right. 100 gold for finding a book in the middle of dragons, not all right. So I'm gonna probably need some more details before I decide if 100 gold is worth it.
Well, the other things that went missing are very, very important to me.
True. The only thing the fantastically erotic book is only one of the things we're looking for, after all, I believe. The other things we had to deliver, that's gone missing, and I assume that's worth at least 100 gold.
Yeah, it's worth far more than that, but
Exactly.
But I would appreciate, you got to remember as well, it's a 500 gold investment, because I'm splitting it amongst the 5 of yous. It's very important I get these things back.
Can I make a knowledge arcana check to see if he's casting a spell here?
Sure, yeah, make an Arcana check.
Arcana check. It's the first roll of the night, boy.
I will also post in that that Discord chat the command for rolling.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
Because as we discovered, so many of us are used to doing exclamation mark for command because of Twitch instead of /. Ooh, it's good.
Oh shit, I need to load up my... There we are. Oh, a 19!
Damn.
So, with a 19, you know that he is casting a spell. The spell he is casting is a version of a spell you know of as Tiny Hut. It seems to be you don't know what he's doing. With a 19, you know what spell he's casting, but he's kind of modified it in a way that you're unfamiliar with.
Can I safely assume that means he's a high-level spellcaster?
You know that he's maybe a little bit higher level than you, but you wouldn't know with this specific spell if he would be any higher level than that. You know he's a little bit higher level than you, but no more than that. You don't know if he's any higher. I will also say with a 19, you think he's probably a bard, since he used, like, clicking, like, finger snaps to, like, cast his magic. So you assume that he's probably a bard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will at least be in for this job if we are ready to look into this book.
All right, well, we are weighed down every moment by the conception and sensation of time. And there are but 2 means of escaping and forgetting this nightmare: pleasure and work. Let us choose.
I'll be honest, everything you say is just drivel to me.
Yeah, I don't really get it, but I think it sounds nice.
I don't. Yeah.
Well, I thank you.
I think this is just how people in the big cities talk. I mean, I haven't been there.
Oh.
Well, the devil is a gentleman. So I'd choose work, and I'd also like to buy some things before we set off on this adventure, if you lot don't mind.
Okay.
I would also like to ask before Xandros drops the spell, how many things we're looking for, and if there's any way that we will know that we found them.
Sure. So you know that the package that you guys delivered, I believe, yes, it was Matif. The package that you delivered, that was urgently delivered to him, was this book. Was this erotic novel that he ordered. So you know that that's one of the things you're looking for. The other thing he tells you, so the other things, you'll find a big bag of gems. I couldn't tell you what types of gems. There's a lot of gems though. And there's a very special instrument that I've managed to get my hands on. So keep an eye out for that. It's a very interesting looking cello. It's very big. Shouldn't be able to miss it.
A cello?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thought it'd look neat on my wall.
Oh.
Well, I'll be damned on the
Nice.
day I die for a cello.
Yeah, but what if I told you it was a magic cello?
There is no arguing with you, Xandros.
Yeah,
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I'm the one paying you.
You're such a good friend as always.
Yeah, you know, but fellow bard to bard, I appreciate the flair that you entered the building with.
Of course, anything for a few more gold and a lot more customers, right?
Yeah, that's pretty true. And he drops the spell at this point, and you see a couple of customers have entered the building, like from you guys assume Lucy's dramatic entrance. And they're kind of like looking a little bit mysterious. You see Xandros clicks his fingers, and these kind of spectral bards, these spectral musicians appear in the corner of the room and start playing this jaunty jig. And he slides 2 gold over to you, Lucy.
Why, thank you. I will pay this back 7-fold.
Yeah, that is a gift. You've brought me more customers, so yeah, you don't need to repay me. Anyways, and he goes back to serving drinks to the other patrons. So, what would you guys like to do? So you guys have been given this information. So you're looking for a bag of gems, a erotic novel, and a magic cello. Now cellos are quite big. So yeah, you assume it wouldn't be too difficult to find one. To find it if it was like, there can't be that many cellos in the city. You wouldn't imagine. So, knowing what you know... Oh, sorry.
It's okay. You go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, what do you guys want to do? Please continue.
I'm going to look at the group and, like, kind of say that the cello and the book are going to be the easiest to find. These gems could be literally anywhere.
I suppose you're right. I mean, what leads do we have? Suppose we could... I don't know.
Anybody who wants to, make a insight check. Just a general insight check.
Insight? I'll have a juicy go at it.
Ooh.
Oof.
Not bad.
Dante, were you going to?
Yes.
Yep. And Lucy, did you want to have a roll as well?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Alright. Okay. Did you have any modifiers to that, Lucy? To insight.
+2.
+2, so that's a 15. So what you can do when you type in roll d20 is you can add a plus and then whatever number you want to add.
Got it.
Yeah. So, for Dante, Emmyth, and Lucy, do you guys think that if somebody stole a book, like an expensive book, you imagine they would try and sell it to a bookstore?
Seems like a reasonable fact.
So you would assume that the best place to start would be local bookshops to see if anything has been like sold or yeah.
You know, I feel like if it's a book, they might want to be selling it at a bookstore. So I think we should all start there, y'all. What do you think?
I
I
agree.
mean, it's as good a start as any, yeah.
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 Very well then. Would you guys like to interrogate people together, or should we all split up? What do you guys think?
Never split the party.
I think we're more intimidating as a group, don't you think?
I agree. I think in my past, splitting the party is not... It resulted well, so to speak.
Very well. Do any of you know any good bookstores around here that might sell erotic books?
Is that like a knowledge local?
I would say...
who would know this, really?
Well, none of you have really spent much time in the city, so I would say you guys probably don't know any bookstores in the city at hand, at brief knowledge. So I'd say you'd probably need to go ask people.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So considering that we've drawn a bigger crowd here at the Dancing Dragon, can we look around and see if there's anyone that looks like they might be interested in some erotic books.
Sure, make a perception check.
Oh no.
2 people can lead, so choose 2 amongst you to either roll or one person to roll with advantage.
My charisma is a -1, so I am not going to be heading this.
Yeah, I think I'm a little intimidating, so someone else should go.
Oh, what was the roll again for, sorry?
Perception.
Oh, perception.
Oh, perception.
Yes, perception.
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh,
no.
to see somebody.
Yeah, to
I thought you
see
meant to go
anybody.
talk to them.
Yeah.
I actually have a pretty good perception.
Give me 1 sec. I just need to take off my jumper that I'm wearing. Getting a bit warm.
Oh, did you want me to leave? She says from the other room.
What's this?
Nothing.
I put my headphones down for 3 seconds. What did you say?
I said, oh, did you want me to leave? She says from the other room.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want you to leave. Alright.
Oh,
So, who's leading the perception?
sorry.
I have a +2.
I've got a +3.
Alright. Do you
Ooh,
want to
yeah.
both roll individually then? The 2 of you?
Sure. Let's roll and... Yeah, let's roll.
Let's go.
Let's rock and roll.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that's juicy.
Oh.
Not actually juicy.
So, Eefa,
I was...
you're pretty short, right? You're a goblin. You're not the tallest person in the world. So you begin climbing up a bar stool to try and get a better look over the crowded inn. And as you get to the top of the stool kind of wobbles and you fall flat on your face.
Oh. Ow!
Pastel, with a 9... Oh, sorry. Matif. With a 19, you quickly scan the room, and you come...
And I literally see someone reading like 50 Shades of Grey or something.
No, you've got your general riffraff, you're kind of, midday drinking sort of people. But in the far back corner, in these very delicate blue and green robes, you see a goblin man with little circular spectacles, sitting on a chair, reading a book in the very back corner of the room.
I'm gonna nudge Eefa's shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "Little one, go talk to the one with the glasses."
Me? Okay.
Eefa,
Sure.
if you don't mind, may I join you in speaking to this gentleman?
Oh god, yes, please.
All right.
Matif rolls his eyes.
Sure. So
She's just like nervously twiddling her thumbs.
Sure. So Eefa and Lucy, you guys make your way over to the Goblin Man, who kind of closes his book and looks up to you as you guys approach.
Okay. And I want to try and kind of like charm him a little bit by giving him a romantic quote from another book that he might have probably read before.
Sure.
So I go up to him and I say, "And yet to wine, to opium even I prefer, the elixir of your lips on which love flaunts itself, and in the wasteland of desire, your eyes afford the whales to slake my thirst."
He
Wow.
kind of looks at you and blinks a second. Yeah, that's a really interesting quote you've got there. Yeah, how can I help you guys?
Well, fine gentlemen, we are looking for some books of the erotic type. Would you happen to know where we might be able to find some?
Well, that's pretty lucky, 'cause I actually run the local bookstore.
Do you now? May I inquire as to where that is and what it is?
Yeah, if you go down the road and go to the Dusty Bookshelf, you'll find my store there. One of my assistants is currently working.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
And Mister, say we were looking for books of the more black market type. Would you also have a section for those?
Well, it is a crime to have black market books.
Of course. I'm just wondering, like, say it was on the table. Where might I find some?
Well,
So I can stay away.
that is out of my expertise, but maybe one of my assistants might know.
Can I see if he's lying or not?
Sure, make an insight check. Look, guys, I can only do like 4 voices, and Kermit is one of them. So
Can I roll insight too?
yeah, go for it.
Okay. What is my insight? Oh shit!
Oh, shiza.
There you go.
He's pretty hard to read. Lucy, you're pretty sure he's telling the truth. Like, why would he lie? Eefa, as you're talking to this goblin man, you can see that he's, relatively like a conservative guy. Like, you don't think he would be, he would sell black market books, but his voice kind of trembles when he says he doesn't know where they would be sold.
What if we're willing to pay like top dollar for some spooky books? I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know about the spooky books. They're very spooky.
Lucy, ask him again.
Okay. So these spooky books, let's say you could find some gold, and I kind of inch a gold piece toward him. Where would we be able to find these spooky books?
He kind of glances around quickly.
Well, theoretically, if I did receive gold for that information, I could say that you would find those answers in the basement of the general store.
And the name of this potential general store?
The name of the general store?
I slip him another piece of gold.
It's called the Snake Bite.
The snake bite.
The Snake
The
Bite
Snake
General
Bite.
Store.
Okay, we will be sure to avoid the basement of the Snakebite General Store and all spooky dealings that may go on there. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And he kind of waves over a one of the waiters and kind of orders another drink with the money that you've just given him. So you will make your way back to the group.
Eefa will give Lucy a gold piece to kind of split the cost of our bribe.
Sure.
Well, thank you.
Does Pastel work at the Snakebite?
You don't know.
Alright, so we go back up to the group and I tell them, so we got 2 leads so far. First, we can go to the fine bookstore owned by the shady gentleman over here. Or we might be also, we can also go to this general store called the Snakebite, where we might find some underhanded dealings going about. In my opinion, I do need to grab some things from this general store, so if we could start there, I would be totally pleased.
That seems like a fair idea. Especially if we have to grab stuff on the way. Plus, Snakebite sounds kind of dodgy and I'm into it, so why not? Who's agreeing to this plan? Let's go visit the Snakebite.
Sure.
We all in favor?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Eefa raises her little hand.
Yes, little one. Oh, you're
that was just
agreeing.
me agreeing. Yeah. Oh.
Matif crosses his arms and he's like, I guess if this is our lead,
Very
And
well
he gives
then.
like
Continue.
I was just gonna say he gives a side eye to you, like, good job, but also I'm not impressed.
All right. Well, I say each day we take another step to hell, descending through the stench unhorrified. And so I'm about to leave, and as I leave, snap my fingers again, and a giant L on the door before I leave.
Nice. All right.
Fancy.
Bruh.
So,
Branding.
it fades after a minute, but you know.
It's still branding though.
So,
Yes.
you guys make your way out into the busy cobblestone streets of the Pego Fort. Make an investigation check to find the direction of the Snakebite General Store.
All of us, or just
Just one person to lead.
Plus
One or
3.
two people. Sorry, one person to lead with advantage, or two people to roll separately.
I got a +3.
I'm not good.
Investigation. So
That's pretty good.
does anyone beat me in that score? I want to roll instead.
That would
Mine's
be
not
me.
great. Yeah. Probably you should
Go
lead.
for it.
Okay.
So roll with advantage, Emmyth.
All right. I'll roll with advantage. So let's do.
Oh, thank you
one.
for following, Omega.
Hey, Omega. He said he'd join in. Okay. That's an 11, and again.
15.
That's not bad.
After asking somebody, like, you guys walk outside. It's pretty busy. You talk to like one of the street urchin kids, who gives you directions down the road. So, you guys walk down the road. It's not far, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, to one of the more central roads of the Pego Fort. And you find a very worn down general store. You can tell that it's been here a very long time. All the wooden panels that kind of make up the exterior of the shop are extremely worn and weathered. They kind of look water damaged in a lot of places, like they weren't sealed correctly. And there is a sign hanging off the front, which is just a snake coiled around a leg with 2 like bite marks on the leg, and it just says the Snake Bite General Store underneath.
Well.
I
It
think
always
this is the
seems to
place.
me. And it always seems to me that I should feel well in a place where I am not. And so I go inside the store, I look around, and there's someone working at the store, right? I assume.
Sure. So you guys walk inside. The inside of the store kind of smells damp, like the inside of like a sponge that has absorbed water and then just left there. Very musty. The air is very stale, and you can see an orcish woman behind the counter. She has very she looks maybe late 20s. She's got a head wrap around her head. Kind of, you can see like wisps of hair kind of coming out of the top. And she's wearing these very gentle white robes, almost like they're built for like desert, like walking through the desert kind of deal. So you guys enter the store, and you see this young orcish woman. What would you like to do?
Well, Mr. Dante, she kind of looks like your type. Why don't you go talk to her?
I appreciate the sentiment, Lucy, but why don't you go and talk to her? I can follow along.
Oh, Dante, you seem so on edge. Are you alright? You've been stuttering an awful lot. I was going to bring it up. You seem more nervous than usual. Is there something wrong?
I've been a bit nervous since the last time Xandros got involved.
I mean, yeah, things haven't really, well, exactly. It turned out decently, so to speak, but look, we're alive, I suppose. But I'm sure there's nothing, nothing frightening about talking to someone that you don't know.
Listen, I've been told this place is a shady place, and it looks real shady.
Well, I mean, don't you feel safe? We've got your back and stuff, and...
Would you like me to hold your hand, Dante?
Emmyth, my back is the size of your shin.
Oh, sorry.
It's
that might have hurt a little
It's
bit.
not hard to protect, unless I slide between your legs, or anyone's legs, or in a crevice. Is the floor safe?
I mean, look, I've had a lot of people between my legs, but that is completely aside the point. You know what? I suppose if you want to talk to them, you don't have to, but, I just letting you know that I have total faith that you can. I believe in you, despite your small but strong stature.
Dante looks up a bit, straightens his back. What? Just once. Just once.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you.
Yes.
Show her your gift.
Dante's gonna walk up to this woman, and ask specifically about this one book that I know we're looking for, Tusk Love.
Sure. So you walk up to the woman, and she's like, "Oh my god, hi. How are you?"
Dante instantly just sort of recoils just a tiny bit.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
This accent, is this normal for like the desert?
You know that usually orcs have, for lack of a better term, a Kiwi, like New Zealander accent, like I was doing for Xandros. Upon walking closer to this woman, you can see that she's half orc. So she comes from mixed heritage. So, you don't know where she might have come from previously. Sorry, got a cough. You don't know there are lots of orcish tribes. She might come from one of the orcish tribes that's further south than the ones that are all coming up here. There we are. Should be better now.
And while Dante is talking, I want to look around the shop to see if I can find anything suspicious.
Sure. Make an investigation check. And I'll get to that after me and Dante are done talking.
Got it.
So she talks to you.
I'm looking for a book. Don't know if you have it. It's called Tusk Love, I think.
Oh,
do you know anything about that one?
Oh my god, I've heard about that book. Apparently, it's wild.
Yeah. That was my impression as well. From the guy who wanted it.
Well, she kind of like twirls her hair a little bit. Well, I'm afraid I don't know, like, if we have that book. I'm pretty sure we don't. I've just heard, like, crazy rumors about this book. But we've got plenty of other books on the wall there.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm going to talk to my group if we can just pick up another book.
Okay. She kind of goes back to whatever she was... Sure, you walk back to the group.
Yeah, I walk back to the group. Just... she doesn't have it. What now?
Are you saying she didn't fall for your magnetic charm, Dante? I can't believe it.
Listen, in my experience, this magnetic charm only really works for frogs. No, thank you.
Well, one day even the frog gets a kiss from the princess, right? It'll come one day, Dante. Don't worry about it. And so you didn't find anything about this book?
No, apparently it's very well known, but she doesn't have it.
Okay, well, while you were talking to the fine young lady, I was doing some investigating myself.
And with an 18, while Dante was talking to the young half-orc woman, you do a quick sweep of the general store. It's got general store things. Imagine like a hardware store in that it's got lots of like rows of like aisles with just like stuff in boxes that you kind of have to pull down. Like some of them are like have tags on them with what they are, some of them don't. So you kind of walk through, like it's just a lot of rope and food and like produce and whatnot. Produce for you Americans. Sorry, I saw a TikTok about it. I thought it'd be funny. But with an 18, like you don't find anything out of the ordinary. Apart from, you can see that there is a door that leads into the back room, which you assume is like the back room or like storehouse of the of this general store. But there is a very dusty area to the very back of the store where you see like a small hatch down below the basically like a what do you call it, like a trapdoor down to a lower level. It's quite well hidden, so with an 18 you only just glance it.
Well, you see, fellas, there's two things that I found. So I caught a slight hint of a trap door that might be around, and also I'm fairly suspicious about this back room. What do you guys think?
I think we need to press her for more information. I don't know how to do that, but I think we should do it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we can handle that. Maybe. Well, I'm sure Dante's had his time showing off his quote unquote magnetic charm. Perhaps Matif, did you want to come and have a chat to the young lady? Maybe while the rest do a little bit of investigating. Does that sound like a plan? Maybe. What do we think?
Have we lost everybody?
Have we lost everybody, or am I
I'm still here.
Matif?
Me as well.
Pastel?
I think we've lost anyone.
Pastel!
I think we've lost Pastel.
No.
Oh no.
Pastel!
Oh
Rip in
no.
peace.
In this brief interlude, thank you very much, Sky Wanderer 57 for following. Very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Hey! Yokoso.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou
Oh.
gozaimashita.
And were there any flowers at this general store?
What were you looking for? Flowers?
That's correct, flowers.
You back, Pastel? We can't. Can anybody else hear Pastel?
I can't hear.
No.
No.
She was having mic issues before. Oh,
Is that working now?
yes, we got you.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the woman up there, and I will introduce myself cordially.
Okay. Oh my god, hi.
Hello. And then he puts his hand on the desk or the cashier stand or whatever.
Sure.
And he's like, so we know the little side business you have going on here. And I also know that if it were to get out, that there would be a lot of people who would be rummaging through your things, and I'm sure you would not like to lose some of your precious merchandise. So if you just tell us where this book is, we will be on our way, and I'm sure we can keep our mouths shut.
Sure, make an intimidation check.
I'm good at those. Again, sorry for the mic stuff.
It's all GG.
Oh.
Frick!
Oh.
Um,
Can
No!
I went up with her?
She kind of her eyes kind of narrow. Make a perception check for me, Matif.
Yeah.
Can we retcon that I went with her and I helped her out on that invitation?
You would have had to say something to help her on the intimidation.
I suggested
Oh,
we go up
no!
together.
Yeah, you don't see.
Oh boy.
You see that her eyes kind of like narrow. And she's like, okay then, you know about our little side business. What's the password then? Oh, bonked. Get bonked.
Oh no. Is there no, I wouldn't even know a way to know that. I look back at my friends and I give a nonverbal signal that I need help.
Sure.
Okay, so while she's talking to the half orc, I want to set a minor illusion so it sounds like there's something going on, like in that back room that I was looking at before.
Sure, let's look at the wording of minor illusion real quick, just in case it needs you to see where you're casting it.
Oh, true.
No,
I don't.
just within range. You don't need to see it. So what kind of sound do you make?
I want to make a sound where it sounds like someone's like rummaging through it, like trying to steal stuff.
Sure, she's gonna roll a perception check to see if she hears it. Where did my dice go? There it is. She quickly turns and rushes for the back room.
Great. So that trapdoor looking like a good idea right now, I reckon.
Yeah, if something's going on, it would be down there, wouldn't it?
Yep, agreed. I'm just gonna make a quick bolt to get down there.
Sure. So you guys walk over to the trapdoor, which is like kind of in the back corner of the store. It's within eyeshot of the cashier's desk, but like it's a fair distance away. You guys walk over to it, and there's no handle. You can see the outline of the trapdoor, but there's no handle.
Well, any one of you strong folk might want to take a crack at this.
I could try use my dagger, and what's the word that I'm trying to find?
Like pry it open?
Yeah, and try to like. Pry
That would
it
be.
open.
I'd say that's a thieves' tools check.
Okay.
So make a thieves' tools check. So that's
I'm just thinking, maybe thieves' tools is like. What?
So that is your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity bonus. So D20 plus 5.
I'm gonna say because I use beyond 20. So where would I be able to?
I don't know if you can.
I'll just do it manually. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you can, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
So what was it? It was a D20 plus
5.
plus
Ooh.
5.
What? Yeah, D20 plus 5.
Didn't you say something about my dex?
Yes, which is plus
3.
Yes, 3 plus 2. Your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Fuck.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
No.
So,
Not bad.
Emmyth, you go down with your thieves' tools to pry open this trapdoor. First thing you figure out, it's magically locked.
Oh.
Second of all, the direction and way in which you basically use your thieves' tools somehow bypasses the arcane lock that is locking this trapdoor. and you kind of forcefully jam your way through the outside of the trapdoor, and you find this hidden lock to the side, which should be magically locked, and you just flick it to the side, and the trapdoor flings open.
Ooh.
You guys see this small little glitter of arcane energy kind of explode off the trapdoor.
Oh, that was cool.
I surprised myself a little bit there. Anyways, we don't have time. Everyone hop in. And I'll hold it to the side, and I'll hop to the side and gesture for people to jump down.
Whoop! Not even looking. Just going in.
We don't have time.
All right.
Can I rush over there? Is that anywhere close to where I am? Is that somewhere I can get to?
What was that, sorry?
Is that anywhere close to something I could get to before, reasonably, the girl would come back?
Sorry, I was somewhere else. Repeat the question one more time, sorry.
No, you're okay. Is there any way that I could reasonably get to the door before the half-orc comes back?
By this point, she's in the other room. You think you could all jump down before she comes back? You think.
Okay.
The others have already started jumping down.
Yeah, I will rush over there and try to get down as well.
Cool. Oh gosh. Sorry, I seem to have a cough today.
I have water. Do you need it?
Yes, please. If you could run it in.
Okay. I'll be 1 second.
Sorry, I'll just wait while Astrid runs more water. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. So, wait till Astrid gets back. So, all of you managed to make your way into the trapdoor. Who's going last? I would assume that's Matif, right?
Yeah, it's probably me. And I'll try to close it on my way down.
Sure. You close the door. Make a perception check as you're going down the hole.
Oh, shoot. I spelled it wrong.
Oh, good.
Ooh!
Yep, you guys go down the trap hole. Matif, you close it behind you, and you hear it magically lock as you go down. You hear this kind of, these chimes almost sound from the lock. So,
That might not be good.
if you guys would like to go back to your Roll20 and away from the stream.
Oh, bruh.
Oh, snap.
This map isn't the most high definition map I've ever used, but it'll do. And I will go to the combat map. Woo!
The combat map.
Oh, I need to close my bookmarks. Damn it. I always forget to close them. There we are. So, you guys all in the Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
Just try and test your moving your token just by moving it a couple squares.
Oh. Hold on, let me zoom in.
Let me do this.
Bam, bop, boom. Easy.
So, you
Easy
guys have
peasy.
basically run down these stairs into this room here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a door here. Other than that, there is a collapsed table on the floor in this room, and a pile of long dried blood. This has been caked here for ages.
Ooh.
You can see that there's a small bookshelf to your right. To your left. So next to Matif. With some books that are basically ledgers. And you can see that there is a quill and ink pot here. So, what would you guys like to do? The door here is closed.
Okay, can we look through the ledgers and see if there's anything interesting? Anything possibly regarding some stolen shipments.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
While she does that, I will walk over to the door. I won't open it, but I'll have my hand on my hilt of my rapier, and just kind of wait till they're finished rummaging and looking through stuff, and prepare to make a cautious lead into the next room if
Sure.
needed.
So you haven't opened the door yet, you're just waiting there.
No, I'm just like in the doorway, kind of leaning up against the wall, hand on the hilt, you know.
Sure. Feel free to move Emmyth to where you want her to be.
Oh yeah, true, I forgot.
So
like, there-ish against the wall corner.
So, have you guys? Yeah, you guys rolled for. Sorry, Eefa, you rolled your 10.
Yeah.
With a 10, there's a lot of names, Eefa. There's so very many names. It seems to be someone like clocking people in, like visitors to this place. And you can see that's the first ledger, which is basically keeping track of who has been entering the this place. And the second one is a ledger which is locked. The book has like a small lock affixed to it. Like you can move it off the shelf, but you can't open it.
Okay. Hey Emmyth, can you fix this?
And I'll waddle up and hold the book out for her.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
Make another Thieves' Tools check.
Alright, that's another 20 plus 5. And let's go.
No way.
No, wait. Let me okay, I'm just doing
Are
another
you rolling
one to
20
make
plus
sure.
5 or D20 plus 5?
Holy
It
shit.
does say
Oh.
rolling.
Oh, you're kidding. I think I've been rolling 20.
Wow.
No, okay, I'm gonna re-roll.
You guys got down here, so I'll say the other one was fine. Just make
Are
sure
you
you add
sure?
D. Just make sure you guys add D before the.
Don't forget the D. Wink.
Don't forget the
wink,
D.
wink.
Wink,
Oh
wonk.
god. Oh my god. I thought something seemed off. Let's. Okay, can we
There we
presume
go.
that was my first one then?
Sure.
Would I have still made it
Yeah,
through?
you still would have made it through.
Alright, that brings me peace of mind. Now let's try to fix the book. Oh god, I'm an idiot.
You can just copy paste the command
Oh yeah, I didn't think
rather
about
than
that.
typing it each time.
Oh well, it's typed. That's
Oh,
bad.
that is good.
Yeah,
you
no.
jam your thieves' tools into them and try and open the lock, but you can't seem to be able to open it.
I'm sorry, I didn't think I can get this bitch open. And I try to, like, you know, stuff the dagger in, you know, and all my little tools in, like, yeah, no, sorry.
Okay. Oh well.
Maybe hold on to it. Who knows, there might be something interesting in it if we can get it open later.
Yeah.
And I'll stick it in my pouch.
Sure.
While those two are doing that, I'm gonna come over to the door, and I'm gonna look back at Dante and be like, is there any way you could check to make sure this mysterious door under a secret black market store is somewhat trapped in any way?
Well, I can look at it. I'm not an expert on doors, sorry to say.
So, can I make a perception check as well as Dante then?
Sure, make perception checks on the door.
Oh, at least that's good.
Okay. First of all, this door isn't locked. It's actually one of those swinging doors. So it'll just it's literally like affixed to the wall. And there's like there's no lock or anything. It'll just swing wide open when you guys want to move through. And with a 16, you guys see that there is a name inscribed in or a word, or a sentence, I should say. A word, a sentence, a name. Inscribed on the door. Do any of you speak Orcish?
No.
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 You guys don't know what it says?
Heh.
I don't know. I've seen speak friend and enter somewhere.
Yes, but friend in what language?
Sorry, that was a Lord of the Rings joke.
No.
No. Lord of the Bings. Lord of the...
So, if y'all don't mind stepping back from the door a little bit, I want to test something.
Yeah, feel free to.
I reluctantly move out of the way.
I'll stand like that.
All right. So once they're all stepped back from the door, I want to cast Minor Illusion to make it sound like there's a knocking sound to see if anyone responds from the other side.
Sure. You make a knocking sound. And you guys wait. Make a perception check. All of you feel free to make perception checks. Oh, another 16 from Dante.
I'm blind.
I'm rolling so bad today.
I am blind.
Not paying attention. I'm
All
still
right.
fiddling with the book.
Ooh.
Dante and Lucy. You guys listen very intently, and you guys don't hear any footsteps or anything. And I would say, Lucy, you hear extremely faintly snoring.
Okay. Well, it sounds like there might be something on the other side of this door. It sounds like snoring of some kind.
Snoring.
Any of you sneaky types want to try to get around whatever that
He
is?
says sneaky, and I start walking up to the door.
Sure. Make a stealth
Yeah,
I
check.
will also.
For Emmyth.
Alright. Alright, sneaky types. Make a stealth check.
Oh god, I hope the cockiness pays off.
Yes! Dirty 20.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. Alright, where the hell's my stealth at? There it is, come on! Okay.
18. So the both of you sneak in fairly successfully. Oh, nope, that's... I need to reveal areas, not hide them. Bam. Feel free to move your... You guys move into this first room. There, on this wall here, there are several shelves, which seem to be containing different types of goods and goods for sale. You can see all of them are like stickered at certain prices. These tend to be not necessarily illegal items, but a little bit more pricey items. Not necessarily illegal. You can see that this is just a table with some, some food from not too long ago, kind of just sitting there. And some more shelves over here with some stairs that lead on top. You don't see anybody in this chamber.
Huh.
Do we... Can we make a new perception check to hear the snoring?
Sure, make another perception check. Actually, I'll just use your guys' passive.
Okay.
That's good.
Just to make it easier on us all.
Mine's 12.
12.
Oh god, mine's bloody 9. 9.
Matif. There we are. Sorry, I'm just loading up everybody's.
Mine is 13.
Okay.
Oh, that crackly mic, Riley.
Oh, is it crackly again?
It came back for blood just then.
Oof.
Alrighty. So I'd say Eefa and Lucy. You guys hear snoring coming from over this way.
Is that another door right there?
That is another door. Let me just reveal that a little bit more. There are some steps here that lead into a hallway.
Oh, I see.
And what's this in the corner? Is this like a platform or?
Yeah, so these are some sorry, let me just get to the thing. These are some some more shelving units with some items that are on it. And then this is kind of a some stairs that lead up onto a platform above the items.
It's like a loft.
Yeah, like a loft bit, yeah.
Cool. I will go like along this wall as such, looking for anything of interest.
Make
Anything
an
that
investigation check.
just either anything we're looking for or anything, I don't know, valuable, anything that just sparks my interest.
Sure, go for it.
Investigation?
Yep.
Okay, come on. Ugh.
5. You don't find
No.
anything like that you're looking for necessarily. It looks like
Okay.
relatively more expensive items that you could have bought above, like the nicer versions of.
Seems legit. Cool. I'll just hang there whilst other people are doing stuff.
Sure. What are the rest of you doing?
I make sure to tell everyone, hey, I feel like the snoring's coming from behind this door right here. I don't know if you guys want to check it out or if you guys just want to look and just leave them none the wiser.
I don't really want anybody to know that we're down here. So I think we should leave it alone.
I'm on that team.
Well, I think it would be wise to be ready just in case he does decide to get a midnight snack or something.
I would assume that there's someone guarding the more, what's the word? Rarities.
Or it could be just a simple sleeping quarters, we don't know. Because if it is just a sleeping quarters, then we should avoid that room at all costs. But if he's in there, we probably might want to have a peek, because there potentially could be some really nice stuff in there that he is indeed guarding. So I don't know. Thoughts?
Remind me again.
A little pink.
Sorry, yeah. Matif?
Yeah, sorry. Remind me again, did the goblin guy that owns the bookstore, did he tell us anything about the guy who owns the snake bite?
No, he didn't. He just told you that that there was something under the snake bite where you might be able to get a hold of other things.
Gotcha.
Well, it would make sense if the valuables were looked after, but I don't really think we should go into that room over there.
While they're
about
discussing
this,
it,
Go ahead.
while they're discussing it, I'm gonna take a look at these shelves here just to see if there's anything that might be of interest.
Sure. Make an investigation check for me.
I'll do that too, because the goblin's pretty short, so I'm thinking maybe she might not see the higher stuff.
Sure, go for it. Make an investigation check.
I'm very small. She's very small.
Okay. So Eefa, on the bottom shelf. Sorry, let me just pull up a thing real quick.
Ooh, there's a thing.
He's pulling up a thing, ladies and gentlemen. And,
Ladies and gentlemen.
And everybody in between.
Also, just expect us to just burst out into random Australian bogan voices occasionally.
I could be talking like this, and the next second I could be.
Yeah, bloody fucking yeah, I hate like you when you go to the.
And the back to this.
Okay. So, on the bottom shelf, there's a lot of random items. A lot of them, they're all of them have like nameplates and like a price. You can see the price very clearly in gold pieces. You can't read the writing, which is in Orcish. But the thing that catches your attention immediately is there is a wonderful pearl that is on a very delicate silver necklace that is sitting on top of a box.
Okay. Does it like, is there any indication that any of the things here might be the stolen stuff that we're looking for?
With a 19,
or is it just like a valuable looking pearl?
You think it looks like a very valuable looking pearl. You don't seem to find any of the things you were looking for
Heh.
here.
Do we want the pearl? Do we want to steal from this general store?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
Out of character, are we here to rob the store, or are we trying to like what's our party alignment here?
I would not say anything if that were to happen to fall into your bag.
Okay.
I feel like we don't want to make a lot of enemies in this new city.
There's a point there as well, but...
I feel like Eefa's a good person and probably wouldn't want to steal things, but also she's a goblin and she'd probably want to steal things. So I don't know here.
Shiny. A shiny ball is shiny.
She'll consider it for a moment and then decide, nah, we're here on a job.
Sure. So you just sit there looking at it for a minute. Matif, you don't find anything. Up the top is a section for books. With 11, you do a pretty good you quickly look over the books up the top. You don't see the one that you're looking for, but you do find a very interesting book written in Gnomish that is kind of emblazoned in gold, like with gold lettering. Do you speak Gnomish?
No.
You can't read it, but it looks very, very fancy.
I will ask, kind of just looking at the book, but just not yelling because we know that there's someone sleeping in the other room.
You stage
just
whisper.
Normal.
You
Yeah.
stage whisper to the
Does anybody in here read Gnomish? The gnome people?
I do, actually.
I will step away. I'm not going to pick up the book in case it's cursed. I
Sure.
know that way too well.
I walk over.
Sure, you walk over, and you see that it is a very fancy book, with gold lettering called The Legend of Sir Robert the Bold, which you would know, coming from the Diplomatica, is a very famous gnome from the Diplomatica. He's very old now, though.
This guy. Sir Robert the Bold. It's about Sir Robert the Bold. Do you know of him? Very famous gnome.
Do I know of him?
Make a history check for me.
Okay.
What's it gonna be?
14, you've heard of him. He was a very big political leader in the Diplomatica. He was their president for a while, although he's getting a bit old now. And he also has, with a 14, you know that he's had a suspiciously long life for a gnome. Gnomes live elvish lifespans, so they can get up into their 800s. But you know that at least currently, because how old is Matif? Because he's Eladrin.
I'm gonna say he's what we would consider 30.
Sure, so you'd be 300, 400-ish.
Okay.
You know, you've been sailing around for a while. You've been around. You know that when you first started sailing, so probably in your mid to late 100s, you knew that he was in his 600s, and that you haven't heard since of his death, which means he would almost be he'd be over 900 at this point, which is
So he would.
very long lived.
I will just relay this
Sure.
to.
Oh. Cool. Yeah. I guess I'll have a, flick through the book, whatever, and is it just his kind of story? Is it like a biography of sorts, or?
So you flick through, right? And the introduction and the first chapter are actually written in common.
Oh.
But after that, all the pages are physically there, but blank.
Oh yes. Yes. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Can you look how fantastic the writing ability here is. Me being sarcastic and then just opening like a blank spread in front of Matif.
I don't see anything either, right?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking with you, don't worry about it.
Can I use like prestidigitation to like make up some gibberish? Like it's not gonna make any sense.
Sure.
Just for funsies. Just for funsies.
Yeah, for funsies.
Do you show anybody else the book, or? Or is it just you two who are gonna read it? Or,
I mean,
like, at least
Eefa's
have a
right
look at it?
there.
Sure, Eefa,
Yeah,
do
I'm
you
right
have
here. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Not as a ritual, just as a spell.
Sorry, who was that speaking? Real quick.
That's Eefa.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Sure. You cast Detect Magic. You get a very faint magical essence from the book, and a very strong magical essence from the pearl. Everything.
Ooh.
You don't sense anything else magical in this room.
I'm giving in. I'm gonna take the pearl.
Sure.
Oh my
You
God.
reach down. You take the pearl. And immediately you hear a very loud bell begin to sound from within the room.
Oh fuck.
And I need everybody to
Ah.
roll initiative.
No. No.
You do take the pearl. The pearl does like move. It's not like stuck there. So you do have the pearl, but a loud bell now sounds.
Oh.
Curse my goblin instincts.
Fuck yeah.
That sounds like trouble.
Oh, I rolled in thing. I got a 19.
Nice. Got a 25.
Alrighty,
Did
so I'll
mine
do it
come
this
through?
way. What was that, sorry?
Did mine come through my initiative roll?
Yes, it did. We'll take your first one, because it rolled twice for some reason.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked twice.
大丈夫?
Alrighty. So, 25 to 20.
25.
Okay. 20 to 15.
I got a 19.
19. 15 to 10.
I've got 11.
I've got a 12.
Okay. And then 10 to 5
That would be me.
would be you. Okay. Emmyth, you're first.
Okay. Who got the 19? Was it Eefa?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna rely. I'm gonna rely on the fact that I think Eefa is the next quickest. You know, being meta with initiative, and also because she's closest to the door. But I'll use my movement to go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's on the wall, but technically it's kind of like I just want to. I don't want to be in front of the doorway like there, but I
Mhm.
want to be like, you know, hide next to it.
Sure.
And just I'll just kind of like shout to you know, over in you know, yay direction over here, like get on the other side of the door now, you know, ready yourself, you know, hoping they'll travel there, and I will get my rapier out and I will just hold my action.
Sure.
And wait for someone to come through that door, and yeah.
Okay. Next, Eefa.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go up next to the door as directed, but I'm gonna keep an eye over here as well, just in case somebody comes through there.
Sure. Make a perception
And
check.
I will. Oh, okay. Perception. Aha.
Ooh.
You don't see or hear anybody coming from that way. You quickly dart, but you do faintly hear from down this hallway
Ooh.
something.
Okay, well, I'm already where I am, so I'm gonna grab my dagger and ready an attack
Sure.
in case somebody comes through this door.
You do have a
Yeah.
mace now if you would like to use your mace, or would you prefer to use your dagger?
I've got
Oh, yeah,
a
you're
better
right.
roll to hit with
Yeah,
my dagger.
you do. Sorry, my bad. Okay, next are people that you can't see. So first, 1,
Uh-oh.
2, 3. Both of you take your held actions.
Oh, snap. Okay.
You do get advantage. Both of you get advantage because you're both flanking.
Ooh, alright. Oh, natural 20.
Natural
Oh.
20.
Baby.
Yes!
Emmyth, you roll using roll 20 first, and then use your beyond 20 thing for the damage, for the next roll to hit and damage, rather than rolling
okay.
that thing
Yeah.
twice.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, because I get a hit on it.
Yes, you do. You held your action.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so oh god. What is my thing? It's a +5. Alright, so then there's my first go. That's gonna hit.
That hits, yes.
Yeah, and then I'll have another go anyways. That wouldn't hit, but I hit anyways.
Yep.
So then and it applies the sneak attack damage.
Yep.
So 15 damage.
15.
Oh, I didn't roll damage.
Yeah, roll damage.
Roll damage and double that dice.
Cool. Okay, so you get a really good rapier hit on this guy, Emmyth. But as you jab it into him, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would have liked.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I got 10.
Well, you doubled the dice, so it'd be
I
3
doubled
would double
the
to
+2.
6, so it'd be 8.
Right.
Which, because he's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, is halved. So it'd be a normal damage, so it'd be 5.
Now we know what he's resistant
4.
to.
You can see that he's very loudly yelling in a berserker-like rage.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
He's going to continue running. 3, 4, 5.
Do we get attacks of opportunity since he ran past us?
Well, yeah, that's you guys held your actions, which means you don't get reactions. So you use your
Oh,
reaction
okay.
to hold your action. So
I've
when
never
you
played
have
it
a
that
held
way.
action and you release it as your reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's how. It's a weird rule, but that's how it works. He's going to run over here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to find himself there.
Oh, snap.
Oh snap!
I think that's his full movement.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Okay, so the Berserker is going to make an attack onto Matif.
Why is it always me?
That is a 8 to hit.
No.
Wildly swings his great axe and misses. Yeah, misses pretty badly. This guy here is going to make 2 attacks, one against each of you. He'll make 2 attacks against Emmyth and then 1 against Eefa.
Bloody hell.
I'll just roll it manually. The first one definitely hits. The second one is it was like an 18 naturally. The second one is a 12 to hit, which I believe misses.
Misses.
And then the one against Eefa is it's another 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay, so it's just the first damage against Emmyth.
Mm-hmm.
3. You see he swings his scimitar and deals 8 points of damage to you.
Oof.
He has this like double-bladed scimitar which he kind of like spins in his hands, bringing it down onto your right arm, slicing you.
Ugh.
Okay, I think that's them. Matif, your turn.
So question. These are stairs, right?
Yes, they are.
So could I feasibly stand on that platform?
Yeah, you can stand up there. Easy.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my action first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do thunderclap against this guy,
Okay.
which means that he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Woo woo.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that makes it.
And that's the cantrip, I believe, yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he doesn't take any damage.
No.
And then I'm gonna move 5, 10, which I assume he's gonna take
Yes, he will.
an attack of opportunity on me.
Plus 5. It's an 8 to hit. This guy's
No.
just wildly swinging his great axe around.
Okay, and then I'm gonna make it up here
Sure.
on top of this platform, so I'm like higher than where these guys are.
Cool. That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Dante.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk backwards a few steps, and can I do a perception to see sort of, is this guy just what is he? Who is he?
Sure.
Do I
Make a
know
perception
anything
check.
about him? 19.
This guy is a half orc. You can see that he's kind of got like this loose black kind of like very unwashed, unkempt hair. And he's shirtless and he's wearing kind of like boxer briefs, with like little like sunsets, kind of like embroidered in. Other than that, he's not wearing anything. Other than his great axe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the safe thing and just Eldritch Blast him.
Sure, go for it. 20 definitely
unnatural
hits.
20.
Definitely hits. Ooh, 11 points of damage. Not halved, because it's force damage. Cool, yep, you hold out your hand and this burst of green eldritch energy gathers and shoots from your hand straight to his chest. And he looks at you and speaks in language you don't understand. Is there anything else you
And
want
that
to
scares him.
do?
Does anybody understand the language?
Do any of you speak Orcish?
Mm-mm.
No.
Then no.
No. And that is my turn.
Okay. Lucy.
All right. So, does this table between me and that orc stop him from getting over, or is that not a table?
He could. It is a table. You think he could probably either walk around it if he wanted to get to you.
Okay. So, what I want to do first is I want to cast Vicious Mockery on that guy.
Sure, go for it. On on this guy here.
Yes, that one.
Cool. So that's a wisdom save, which he is not very good at. But let's see. So it's +0. So it's literally just roll d20. It's a 10, which I believe fails. What is your
Looks
spell
like it
save?
fails.
13. Yep, definitely fails. So he deal. So that's 4 points of damage. Psychic, is not halved. And his next attack has disadvantage. What do you say to him?
So I tell him, I'm not good nor am I bad, but at least I sure as hell ain't ugly.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "Oh." So that was your action. Do you want to move?
No, I want to stay where I am.
Alrighty. Are you going to use your bonus action?
No. Let's see. Yeah. So bonus action is the Bardic Inspiration, correct?
Yes, you do have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. I want to cast that on Emmyth.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
So you wink at Emmyth, and you now have 1 Bardic Inspiration.
Hi.
Okay.
So that's a D6 to
Attack rolls and
skill checks?
skill checks, I believe.
I think. Pretty sure that's it.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Damn.
It's pretty much everything.
Thank you.
Nice.
Nice.
And that is the end of your turn, Lucy?
That is correct.
Okay, now there is somebody at the end of the initiative order.
Oh shit.
Shit. Eefa, whoever's looking at this door, make a perception check for me. Whoever's like facing this general direction.
I'm facing that direction generally,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm looking at the guy in front of me.
Would I be able to see from where I am? It's your call. I'm not sure really. Like,
I would say you guys are probably preoccupied here. So I'd say probably these two.
Okay.
Dante and actually Matif, you're not directly engaged. So I'd say you could make a perception check as well.
Okay.
And so I'm part of that perception check?
Yes, you can make a perception check as well.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh.
Oof.
That's all good. All 3 of you see a little head poke out of the doorway. I will reveal it just so you can see him.
Uh-oh.
Dante and Matif, you guys see that a face pokes out. But Lucy, you see that you see the edges of very finely crafted robes kind of like poking out a little bit behind the head. Luckily you have like the straightest like point of view, so you see straight where he is. You see these finely crafted robes, and he is going to cast Magic Missile onto 2 at Dante and 1 at Lucy. So they automatically hit. So that's 5 damage to Dante.
Okay.
And 1 damage on Lucy.
All right.
First blood. It's not, but it's just
First blood.
and then he is going to duck behind the door again. So you know he's there, but he's considered to have full cover.
Okay.
Okay. Back up to the top, Emmyth.
Yee. I'm gonna take a actually, wait. No, I know the other guy is resistant, but not necessarily this guy.
No, you don't know whether this guy is.
Yeah, alright, I'll have a jab.
Sure, go
My
for it.
rapier. Let's have a go. With advantage again, right? Because
Yep, you guys are flanking, so you have advantage.
yeah, alright, roll a D20. Let's fight. Come on. Whoa!
Oh, so close. Definitely hits.
Oh.
Actually, you have advantage, so roll again.
Yep.
Just in case you hit that 20.
I'll use my thing. Nah.
Yeah.
But
No.
whatever.
But
It's a juicy 16 damage.
Yep, you deal 16 points of damage. You jab your rapier into his side. You guys kind of, what's the word? you guys kind of have them in this like position where they kind of walk out and they both get like jabbed by you guys. You've got Eefa like shivving them in their like legs, and you've got Emmyth on top like stabbing them in their torso. Cool. Are you gonna do anything else?
No.
Okay. Eefa,
No, I don't think so.
your turn.
Okay, I am going to stab in the legs with my little dagger
Sure, go for it.
as my action. Plus 4. I rolled a D0.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay. So that one was a 6, but I got advantage.
Yep.
And that's a 7.
Oh. Even with so the way that Emmyth is kind of like attacking them with her rapier, it's making him like stumble a bit, stumble like around, and you're just trying to stab his legs, but it keeps going like between his legs or to the side, and you can't seem to get like a clear hit onto his legs.
Oh boy. Okay, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yes. I need to actually I saved the one from last week. It's going to be very large, so I'm going to have to minimize it. Uploading. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Wow, it's a ladle.
Yeah.
Jeepers creepers,
big
that's
ladle.
a fat ass ladle. A ladle.
Where are you summoning it?
Right here, so I can whack this guy
Sure, make
on the
a
head with my big crescent moon.
make a spell attack. Yes, so you see Eefa hold up her you have an amulet, I believe. An amulet?
Yeah.
She holds her amulet aloft, and this large crescent moon appears and begins to basically just stab this guy with a natural 20.
Mm.
With the pointy tip of a
Yeah.
crescent moon.
The pointy tip of the crescent moon. I believe this is your second natural 20 with the crescent moon.
Nice.
I believe it's a
So what is the
D8.
damage? 1d8 plus 3. So it'll be 2d8 plus 3. Wait, do spells crit?
Yeah, yes, it's a spell attack, so it does.
I have not played a caster in a while. Oh.
It's fine. The dice. Yeah. So you rolled 2d20 instead of just doubling one. That's fine. Yep. So 10 damage. Bam. Smacked him. So you just begin just hammering, just like stabbing his skull with this pointed crescent moon. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Now it is their turn. This one is he's going to take an attack of opportunity from Eefa to hop onto the table here next to Emmyth. Yeah, if you do want to take an attack of opportunity. So this guy here is going to move here. So he will move out of Eefa's space if she does want to make an attack of opportunity.
Oh right, I thought you were saying
I'll take it.
to me to take an attack of opportunity. I was really confused.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. All good. Cool.
Roll a d20 plus a. What is my?
You will have advantage because it takes the opportunity attack takes place when he's still in between you and Emmyth.
Right. First one is a 12.
Which misses, I believe. Yes, misses.
Advantage is a 17.
Yes, hits.
And then that is a 3 damage. Nice big 3.
A big 3 points of damage. Okay. As he runs away, you jam your dagger into his leg one more time. Ooh. Okay, and that's oh yeah, and then he will take 3 attacks against Emmyth.
3.
Yep.
Oh boy.
First one definitely hits. It's a natural 19. The second one is a dirty 20 to hit. And the third one is a 10, which misses, I believe. So that is that's 15 points of damage as he moves moves to stand as he kind of takes the stab the dagger from Eefa. He kind of like swings his scimitar around and kind of nicks you twice as he's swinging it in front of him.
Just a little nick.
Shoulder.
Yeah, just a little nick, huh? I'm out.
Are you down?
So are you? Oh
Yeah,
no.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm out. I only had 13 health left.
Okay.
Now that's a lot of damage.
This one is going to move over towards Dante.
Oh, it's got my little cross symbol on my picture.
That is a natural 20 to hit, Dante.
Oh.
God. Well, the campaign was nice, guys.
So that's
Fun plot twist, we all die here.
That's 13 points of damage, Dante.
Ooh. Still standing though.
TPK. TP. No, please don't.
Okay, that's his turn. That's their turn. Okay, Matif.
Okay, so the person that's in this doorway, can I hit them?
They are behind a doorway, so they do have full cover.
Well, did they pull their head back in or not?
Yes, they did pull their head back in, so they are in that room.
Okay. I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Let me see the range on that one.
I believe it's as long as you can see them. It has no
it's 120
range.
feet.
Yeah,
I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Against the guy that just killed Emmyth.
Sure.
Well, didn't kill, but had some fun. Okay,
Sure.
and that hits automatically.
Mhm.
So, and I'm gonna send all of them his way.
Sure, so that's 3d4. Plus 3. Ooh.
Nice.
Cheeky 12 points of damage. Nice. The captain and the berserker, both of them, are not looking great. Okay, is that your turn, Matif?
Yes.
Okay, Dante.
Well, wait,
Oh,
I'm gonna move 1, 2. Yeah, I'll move 10 feet towards the berserker on top of this platform.
Sure, no problems. Dante.
Yep. I'm gonna look at the berserker and sort of tell him, it was great meeting you, but... And right as I say that, I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move up next to Matif.
Sure. You and appear next to Matif.
Yep.
Cool. That is your bonus action to Misty Step.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Aha. I'm just gonna ask Matif how it's going.
Well, I haven't gotten hit yet, so that's a plus.
That's a luxury here.
Yeah, you look at Dante, who just has this massive axe mark down his front and is just...
Not on my turn, but can I make checked?
Just make a perception check is fine.
Sure.
On who? On Dante?
On Dante, yeah. Just to make sure he's not gonna, like, die while he's standing there.
Dante, how, out of a possible 24, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a good 6 right now.
Good 6 out of 24. He's looking pretty fucked up.
Do I? No, I don't know anything. Never mind.
Okay, Dante, you still have your action.
Yes.
So you have cast a spell as your bonus action, so you can cast a cantrip if you would like.
Oh, I didn't think you could do that.
So you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn, but you can cast a spell and a cantrip.
Well, then the Berserker's getting a friendly Eldritch Blast again.
Sure, go for it. 25 definitely hits. 10 points of
10.
damage. Oof. Let me just check something. Okay. This Berserker is looking near death. You kind of, you send out your Eldritch Blast, and with the force damage, you see that it kind of, his right shoulder, the one, his offhand for his great axe, kind of crumples itself, and it kind of just, his arm just limply hangs there.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay, Dante, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, Lucy.
All right. So, can I get on top of this table here?
Sure, you climb
Right
on
here.
top.
And then, being the bard that I am, I want to give everyone a show. So I take out my rapier and I want to try and finish off this berserker over here.
Sure. So make an attack. So that is d20 plus 5. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
It's roll damage. Actually, roll damage because there is a way that you don't kill him.
Okay.
Don't roll ones. Oh no!
So you swing your rapier thinking you're about to finish him off, and you swipe at his now lifeless arm. And you swing, and it begins bleeding and gushing, and he collapses, but he turns back towards you with a hateful glare. He's literally has 1 HP left.
Oh man.
God.
Oh no.
What else would you like to do?
Let's see. So what else can I do from this point?
You have more movement, but you will take an attack of opportunity if you leave, if you move away from the Berserker. As a bonus action, you could cast Healing Word, or you could do another Bardic Inspiration. They're your bonus actions.
Okay, let's see. Let me cast another Bardic Inspiration on Dante.
Sure. You wink at Dante, and Dante, you now have a Bardic Inspiration. Okay. That's the end of your turn, Lucy?
Yeah. Am I still on top of this table, or am I next to him now?
You can move down off the table if you would like.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now it is the mage's turn. He's going to pick his head out. Seeing that Emmyth is downed, he will move out here. And he will... Oh, that's mean. I need both of you two to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh.
Okay. Oh!
Oh boy. Okay.
TPK.
TPK.
Oh god.
I think we all
It
know
was
what
all just a
spells-
dream.
We all know what spell's coming here. I don't need to...
No. Please no. No thank you.
I'm just checking. Oh god. I forget how many dumb D8s, D6s are in this spell.
Oh.
Isn't it per level?
It's a normal level fireball, which is 8d6.
Oh god.
Which, Oh, I will say, before we continue, Dante, you do have a Bardic
Yes.
Inspiration. However,
I do.
I'm pretty sure you will, even if this rolls all ones, you're going to fall unconscious.
Oh.
Not if I...
God.
get to use my inspiration to reroll my save. Not necessarily.
You might as well try.
I guess. Sure, you can if you'd like.
If you're gonna go unconscious, then oh no.
Alrighty.
This does not work.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
Dante and Matif, you both take 33 points of fire damage.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
The both of you.
When do you actually die?
3 failed death saving throws.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
We do
So you
one of
can't
those
just be
each
negative.
Term, each turn. When it gets to your turn, you'll roll, and whether or not it's what is it, a 10 or above, it's a success, or a 9 and below, it's a fail. And if you get 3 fails, you're dead. If you get 3 successes, you're stabilized, and you're not constantly dying.
Yeah, in Pathfinder, I think it's if you go negative con, you just die.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I think in this it's like you have to be negative your HP.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just gonna stand in the doorway there. Emmyth, roll a death saving throw for me.
Gladly. Okay. Hold on, let me just roll a d20. Okay.
That's 1 failure.
Yep, alright.
Oh boy.
Oh
no! Oh my lord. Dante. Sorry, I'm just rolling out a death saving throw chart for each character that is currently down, so I can keep track.
It's okay. It's okay.
By the way,
Got this.
if I take 1 more damage, I'm just dead.
So,
Oh no. Okay.
So, technically, if we follow that rule, Dante is straight up dead. I don't use that rule because it's
okay.
it can be
Okay.
So I'm not using that rule. It's twice your max HP. So yes. So technically Dante would be dead, but he's not because I'm not that cruel of a DM. Okay, so Emmyth has her first fail. Eefa, you hear a large behind you as a fireball engulfs Dante and Matif. You see them both fall.
Oh boy. Okay. Aoife's gonna clasp both hands around her amulet to Yuvian, and she's going to cast Prayer of Healing on Emmyth and both Dante and Matif.
I believe.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to
So-
2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Prayer of Healing has a 10-minute casting time.
Oh shit.
Oh, it does.
Yes. Very good out of combat.
I was looking at duration, instantaneous, and I was like, oh, that sounds great. No, casting time is 10 minutes. Okay, what can I actually do, like, right away, then?
You have Healing Word. No, you don't.
I do not have it prepared.
No, you don't. You have Cure Wounds.
I have Cure Wounds, which is a range of touch. So I guess, Emmyth, I'm coming for you.
Oh god.
Cool. So you use your action to cast Cure Wounds?
I am casting Cure Wounds.
Sure, go for it.
That is a 1d8 plus 3. Okay, you are up with 8 hit points.
Okay.
So you gasp a breath of air.
Yeah, Prayer of Healing felt like a little bit too clutch.
Yeah.
And it was.
I believe the spell you were looking for is Mass Cure Wounds,
Mass Cure Wounds.
which is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Nope.
Okay.
You do have your bonus action still.
I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon to come over here and hit this guy on the head for that last hit point.
Sure, bonk
If
him.
it hits. If it hits.
Oh yeah, I need to move that. Bam.
Roll a spell attack. That is that.
Definitely hits. You don't even need to roll. Just the base damage alone kills him.
Rest in peace.
Okay. That's the end of your turn, Eefa.
That is the end of my turn.
This one here is going to swing twice at you, Eefa.
Oh boy.
Misses the first one. The second one is a modified 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. Taking it like a champ.
And then a dagger attack against Emmyth.
I just healed her.
Which misses. It's a 12.
I can take it. I can take it.
Okay, Barbarian Boy is dead. Matif, make your first death saving throw for me.
Okay. With the way I've been rolling, this is gonna suck. Oh, yeah.
That's a success. Yeah. Okay, your turn. Dante, make a death saving throw for me. Natural 20. That is 2 6.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay, Lucy, your turn.
Right, so let's see what we can do to save the. I think I want to cast Hideous Laughter on this mage.
Sure. So that is a Wisdom saving throw, I believe. Hideous Laughter, Wisdom. Oh, that's like a 22. So that's that he succeeds. So you look over towards him, and what do you?
Let's see. Well, I try to tell him only 2 jokers in the deck, and I get dealt you.
He looks at you very confused because it doesn't look like he speaks common. Kind of cocks his head a little bit. That's your action.
Mm-hmm. So, go ahead.
Oops, sorry. So you can move, and you have your last bonus action as well. Not your last bonus action. You have a bonus action.
And then what I'm going to do is I am going to... can I go back over this table again?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. And then it's 30 feet, I believe?
Yes. So 6 squares.
Alright, I'm going to be right there.
Cool. Okay. Then is Zemedja's turn. He is going to cast. Can't really do much now that he's in combat. He's just going to cast Mage Armor on himself. That's going to be his turn. Emmyth, your turn.
Okay.
My brain went to the same place.
I am in pain. I'm in great pain.
Oh, actually, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Another shirtless, orcish barbarian charges into the room.
Oh, come on.
Oh boy.
I just kind of sit up, spit out some blood. Fuck. And then I'll get up with half my movement.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's either side of me right now.
Yes, there is.
Son of a dick. No matter which way I move, I'm screwed. I want sneak attack damage, damn it.
At the moment, actually,
wait, how many times do I get sneak attack damage?
it happened once a round.
Oh, sicko. I can't risk an attack of opportunity right now. I really can't.
You will
this guy
get
here.
sneak attack on either of them because they are engaged with Eefa. You just won't get advantage.
Oh, I just have to be. Sorry, I'm getting it mixed up for whether or not it's advantage or sneak attack that I have to either be. What is it? engaged with someone, or if I have to be flanking someone.
Yeah. You don't need to be
always forget
flanking. No.
Okay, so sneak attack is just if someone else is engaged with them. Okay. And then if you're flanking, you get advantage.
Well, you get sneak attack either if you have advantage on an attack, or if someone is engaged. If an ally is engaged with them.
Oh yeah. Okay. My brain. I'll go for this guy here on the left.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, and I will go to stab at him. So just a standard attack.
Yep,
At this
go for it.
bitch. Okay. This motherfucker. Oh,
11 does not hit, I'm afraid.
I didn't think so.
You do have a bardic inspiration though.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Sure.
So then it'll be
A d6.
a d6. Oh god. Oh, is it gonna be enough?
Ooh! That does hit.
Scheiße,
With 19 damage, he kind of smirks at you as you stand back up and you spit out blood. You take out your rapier, quickly slash across his chest, and he falls to the ground, deceased.
Hell yes! I spit in his face, blood, by the way, if I can.
Sure.
And then I'll slice him across the throat, and then I'll kind of give him like a little kiss on the forehead and kick over his body with my feet.
Sure. You are standing on top of a table doing this, but sure.
She's used to that kind of action. She knows how to, on top of a table.
Sure.
Oh god. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I will am a 10.
Okay. Eefa.
Okay, I'm going to use my nimble escape feature
Sure.
to disengage as a bonus action
Sure. Easy.
and make my way over here and cast Spare the Dying on Matif.
Sure. Matif, you are no longer rolling death saving throws. You are stabilized.
You are stabilized. So that is my whole turn.
Sure. Actually, I will say, because you are short, you will have to run around. You will have to run here.
Oh, right.
You also, so you would
Can I
have to
still
get.
make it there?
You
Okay.
don't. The mage will not take an attack of opportunity against you, because he is.
Yeah, because I'm disengaging.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course you're disengaged. Duh. Okay.
All right. There we go. That's like 1.5 out of 3.
Okay. That the end of your turn, Eefa?
Yeah.
You do have your bonus action for the ladle.
My bonus action was to disengage as a...
Yes, of course. Sorry. Yes. Thank you for
Yes.
keeping track of something that I can't, apparently. Alrighty. So now it is these dudes. Actually, these dudes are on a different initiative order. So they're all dead now. Matif, you are now stabilized, so you're unconscious. So what I'll do is I'll get you to roll a perception check. On a 15 or above, you wake up. Ten. You can hear the sounds of battle around you, but you don't quite stir from your very much unconsciousness. Okay, Dante, make a death saving throw for me. That is a success. You are now stabilized, Dante.
Woohoo.
So you're no longer rolling death saving throws, and you are unconscious. Okay. Lucy, your turn.
All right, so this mage is getting to be a bit of a problem here. So what I'll do is I want to cast silence over in the area where the mage is.
Oh, very smart. Okay. Yep. So I will say, what is the area of silence?
Let's see. 20-foot radius sphere. That's what it says.
Wow, that is very large. 20-foot radius. So it'd be 10 feet other side. No. We'll say for the purposes, this is the sphere. So Emmyth, as you're hearing the sounds of battle, all of a sudden everything goes silent, and you don't hear anything.
Oh god. Okay, I just kind of am like looking about, like, what the hell?
Okay. So that's your action.
Oh,
I
wait.
can still move, correct?
Yeah, you can still move.
Okay. So let's see. I'm going to walk right in front of his face.
Okay, I like it. Okay. And that is the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Now it is the mage's turn. What can he cast? Can't cast that. Wow. He's gonna pull out a knife. And he's gonna try and stab you because he literally cannot cast any of his spells now. That is a 13 to hit. Lucy, what is your AC? Your armor class.
14.
14 misses. He tries to jab at you, but you just hit it away with your rapier, I believe. Yes, you just hit it away. Okay, that's his turn because he can't do anything. This guy is going to look around. 5, 10, 15, 20 is going to walk into the sphere and is going to take a swing against Lucy. Oh god, that's like an 11. He misses. Swings his great axe. Yeah, that's his turn. Emmyth.
That's me.
Oh, sorry, real quick,
Damn.
I just forgot. Dante, make a perception check. On a 15, you wake up. Sorry, I forgot that I didn't ask.
I'm awake then.
You're awake? Sure.
I got an 18.
You stir to the sounds of battle, and you have 1 HP.
Oh,
Cool.
boy.
Alrighty, Emmyth, sorry.
Cool. I'm gonna take the dude in the doorway.
Sure,
And I'm gonna do a little stab.
go for it.
Again. Let's go. Oh,
Definitely hits.
Jesus. Wait, is that... Okay, it's an unnatural, thank god. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Cool.
Yep, so you deal 11. You swing your rapier and slash him across the chest, and immediately his very fancy robes begin to just fall off and tear as you eviscerate this dude.
Ooh.
What else would you like to do? That's your action?
Yeah. I will probably jump here.
Oh, I will say as well, you have rakish audacity. Fancy footwork. So if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of the turn. So that's a thing.
Hell yeah. Where is that? Oh, features and traits.
Yeah, it's in features and traits. If you scroll.
Oh, fancy footwork. There it is. I was looking for all this stuff. Sick. No. I will. Wait. So I took out that guy right in the doorway.
No, he's still alive. You just.
Oh, he's still alive.
You just eviscerate him.
Oh. In that case, I will use Rakish Audacity. Not Rakish Audacity, I read the wrong thing. Fancy Footwork, sorry. Yeah, and I will just end my turn there.
Cool. Eefa, your turn.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, that's an action. Okay, I was gonna do a thing, but I'm not gonna do that thing now. All right, I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on Matif as well.
Sure. Matif, you are now awake. You're no longer unconscious.
With 10 hit points.
Hey.
Okay.
And then bonus action. I'm moving my spiritual weapon again. How far can I move it? I think it's
20
30
feet. 20 feet, I believe.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Yeah.
Can I get over there?
Yep.
Oh, quest. Okay, gonna go over there and give that guy a whack on the head.
Go for it. Oh, right. I need to move the weapon for you. Bam.
20 plus 5. That's a 15.
To hit? Yes, definitely hits.
Okay. And then damage is 5.
5 points of damage. Not halved because it's force damage. Okay. Matif, you're awake.
Okay. I'm going to cast Snillock's Snowball Swarm, and I'm going to use my meta magic convert. No, careful to make sure that Lucy doesn't get hit by it, and I'm going to center it around Lucy, which should get both
Sure.
of our enemies.
So you can choose one person to succeed, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to pick Lucy. Well, you can pick up to 3 people.
Okay, but the only person you need to pick really is Lucy. Cool. Yeah.
So they need to make dexterity saving throws.
Yep. The mage fucking fails so hard. And so does the berserker. So full damage to the both of them.
Awesome.
He rolled a 2. Like he's
Let me see if I add something to this. I don't think I do.
No, it's just 3d6 straight, I believe. Okay.
Yeah.
So 12.
So 12 damage.
Fully takes out the mage.
Hey.
Nice.
Just gets sleet and snow just straight to the face, just battering him. You see these ice shards begin to like eviscerate his face, and it just chunks of flesh begin to fly off. He falls backwards, deceased. Okay, Dante. You had a bit of an inferno there, buddy.
Oh. Yes. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on the single survivor.
Okay, go for it.
Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast.
And that's a 10.
10 misses, I'm afraid.
No.
You get to your feet and you hold out your hand, and it just bing goes wide, hits a shelf.
Well, rip to the
A
shelf.
little bit wobbly after waking up.
Yeah. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Dante?
Yep.
Okay, Lucy.
Alright, so I look at this orc over here, and I flip back my poncho, and you guys get to see my right arm, and you guys get to see that it's actually a prosthetic arm, and on the fist, it says LOVE for love. And then I pull out my rapier, and then I stab this orc.
Roll with
Wait.
advantage.
Wait.
Sorry.
Does it say LOVE for love, or does it
No,
just
it
say
says-
LOVE?
Yeah, it says LOVE on the fists.
Okay.
Make an attack with advantage.
Okay.
Just when you thought it couldn't get better.
Yep, and roll again.
Alright.
Natural 20. Yep, roll damage.
Bro.
So 10. Oh, did it add the... Does it give me the breakdown? Yes, so that was 7, so doubled to 14, so that's 17 points of damage, halved to 8, because he's a berserker. Still,
So good.
you swing your rapier, just cutting the front of his chest, just blood pouring out, and he's just like... just breathing right in your face.
Ew.
Okay.
Does he look pretty bad off?
He looks, he's not looking quite bloodied yet, but he's looking pretty beat up. Okay, now it's his turn. He's going to take one swing against Lucy. That is a 9 to hit, which I believe misses. Natural 4. Actually, he'll make it reckless, so he'll roll with advantage. Still fucking absolutely fucking misses. Alright. Okay, back to the top. Emmyth.
Right. Same as always. Gonna have a jab.
Go for it. Roll with advantage.
Or a slice. Okay, so let me just roll the first one. D20. Plus 5, so that's the first one.
Definitely hits.
Alright, and I'll just roll the next one. Anyways, here we go. It wouldn't hit anyways.
No.
That's 19 damage.
Half to 9.
Oh, half to 9. Okay.
He is now officially looking bloodied. Is that the end of your turn, Emmyth?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, no. I'm a fancy footwork my way out of there.
Sure.
Just to there.
Okay.
Uh,
And then that's it.
Cool. Eefa.
Okay. Here's something that I can actually do.
Okay.
All right. So, Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. As an action, you present your holy symbol, Sphere of Twilight, blah, blah, blah. Basically, within a 30-foot radius, any of you guys who end your turn within that radius will get an extra 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Whoa!
Okay.
That's good.
I can only do that once per short rest, but I can actually do that, so that's my action.
Sure. Do you want to roll the d6 now? D6 plus 3 now. And we'll just add this to people as they end their turns. So that,
5, yeah. As you end your turn, you get 5 temporary hit points.
Sure. So, Eefa, you hold out your symbol to Yuvian, the Mistress of Mortality, which is this kind of almost rowboat shape below a crescent moon. And all of you feel this, like, it's almost as if you're all, like, in a sea of stars for a second. And you can see little dots of light next to you. Just for a split second before it fades. Okay. Are you going to move? Or bonus action?
Bonus action, spiritual weapon, gonna whack this guy on the head again.
Bonus action, bonk.
Bonus action, bonk. 15.
Definitely hits.
Nice. What's the damage again?
D8.
1d8 plus 3.
Oh.
11.
This guy looks real fucked up.
Looking fucked up.
He's pretty close to being not alive.
Okay.
That's one way to put it.
End of your turn, Eefa?
Movement, gonna get down back into the battle, and now that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Matif, beginning of your turn, I believe Snowball Swarm triggers. Or is that just once? It doesn't... Oh, no, it doesn't last.
See.
I thought it was like a
Yeah.
recurring thing. No, it's just once. So your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move down here next to Eefa
So,
to try to hit this.
Okay, you're going to hit him? Sure.
And then I'm going to do Thunderclap, which is the cantrip version
Okay.
of.
So, as you go to cast Thunderclap,
Oh, it's.
Sorry.
it's silence. So you cast the
Shit.
spell, you feel the magic leave your hands, and you hear nothing.
I mean, I forgot as a player, but also Matif doesn't know that, so
Sure.
he would probably try.
Yeah, he was kind of unconscious when the spell was cast.
And then, can I 5-foot shift?
Sure. Yeah, you can move.
Okay. Just so I'm not in. Well, I guess I am in his range to hit, but.
Okay. Dante.
Yeah. I'll just walk a bit over here and try and get an Eldritch Blast towards this fella.
Sure, go for it. Definitely hits.
Oh, yes.
4.
14.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
I want to aim for one of his legs because Dante wants to try and not kill him.
Okay.
With a big emphasis on try.
With a 14 damage, you reach your hand out, the Eldritch Blast, the dark green energy coalescing in your palm, shooting out, and it basically turns his leg into a spherical ball of flesh that kind of rolls away on the floor. He straight up face plants into the ground, and just blood begins pouring from the arteries that you've just severed in his leg. He's very much dead.
That's rough, buddy.
Okay, so we're officially out of combat. Let me clean up the battlefield a little bit.
So with that, everything kind of goes quiet, even outside of the silence spell.
Yeah, by this, the silent spell will fade.
Okay. Do we still hear the snoring?
No. The guys who were snoring are now dead.
Gonna assume.
Yeah.
I don't think that we're gonna keep. I think we've already made enemies here, so we might as well take what we want at this point.
I agree.
Can I ask them about the that pearl necklace that we picked up? Is there anything different about it? Whoever picked it up.
Eefa has it, I believe.
Yeah, I picked up a pearl, and it was strongly magical, but I don't have any way of identifying what it is. So I just kind of have a fancy pearl now.
Yep.
Can I make an Arcana check when I see it?
Sure.
Do you pull it out?
Yeah, it was just on the pillow, so you probably would have seen it.
Okay.
Make an Arcana check. 13? It's a pearl.
It looks cool.
Very fancy.
Oh, that book was slightly magical too, wasn't it?
What was that, sorry?
The book was magical too?
The book was slightly magical, yes.
Okay. What schools of magic are they? The pearl and the book?
The pearl would be... transmutation, I guess?
Ooh, okay.
The book would be... illusion.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I will share that information.
Let me check the schools of magic real quick. Because there's always a few I forget.
Glad we didn't TPK.
It came close. It came close.
Oh, speaking of, I will actually cast Prayer of Healing now.
Sure.
If we want to take 10 minutes in this scary basement. I will sit crisscross applesauce on the floor and just say a silent prayer holding my little amulet.
How close to you do we have to be for that?
Within 30 feet, so you guys are all good.
Oh, because I was going to say maybe we should, some of us should sit next to the doors to make sure nobody, comes out. But if it has to be 30 feet, then...
Yeah, I'll just move to the center of the room to do it.
Okay. Then I'll stand by this door.
Yeah, then I'd be able to get the whole room. Okay.
Does someone want to get this door over here? The one that we came through down the stairs.
Whew,
door,
okay,
sorry?
everybody gets 14 health points back.
Nice.
14.
I only got hit
which-
once during that whole thing.
Oh. Damn,
And
I'm
I am
envious.
out of second level spell slots.
Oh.
So no more healing for you guys. I've only got one more first level too.
Oh, let's just bloody find what we need and get out of here.
Yeah, I don't feel we should stick around longer than we have to either.
No, I feel like let's just move on.
So I'm at this door and I'm standing on top of the mage that we just killed, and I want to peek to see what's in this room, in this area over here.
Sure. You see that it is basically a bedroom, like a barracks sort of bedroom area. You see that there's a little table with some like playing cards, and then some beds. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly fancy in here.
Following Lucy's lead, I'd like to stealth, like look through the door on the other side of the room.
Sure, make a stealth check.
Ooh, there's some more room.
Ooh.
The stealthiest motherfucker who ever lived. You stealth into this room, and you see that there are 3 doors. I will say this one is open.
Okay, I would like to kind of stealthy look through this door too.
Sure. You see that there is a... Nope, that's hide. That's the opposite of reveal. Why is it still not revealing? Reveal, please. There we are. It's another room with like some... It looks like a storage kind of chamber. You can see that there's some like some sacks of food and some casks of like ale and whatnot.
But nothing like illegal.
Make a perception check.
I'll probably be in the process of catching up to Matif.
Sure. With a 20, you do see that there is a cask on the floor, like a big barrel of sunshine, which you would know it's basically moonshine, but it's sunshine.
It's fantasy moonshine.
It's fantasy moonshine, which is made with like super fermented corn.
Just regular fermented.
Is super fermented corn made from super corn, or is it just very fermented?
You don't know.
Okay. Is on the other side where that like kind of opening is between the wall, is that also a door?
That is a...
Like over here?
From what you can see from there, it leads further into the room, but you can't see any further than that without going into the room.
So I see Emmyth coming, right?
Yeah,
I'm catching up slowly. Here I am.
I'll stage whisper to you again to grab the others, while I sit and watch these other 2 doors here. These ones.
And then I walk back and just stand at the entrance. And
did any of you show the book to anybody else?
I don't think I saw it.
No.
I just kind of put it.
I think Matif has. Oh no, Emmyth has.
No, Emmyth has it.
I would have just put it like back down on the on like the table, probably like here.
Sure.
Or hearing someone coming. I was right here, so I probably would have dropped it there.
Okay.
And just ran to the side of the door.
Okay.
So it's probably on the floor in between Eefa and Lucy.
Sure.
What, you weren't gonna take a book into combat?
Yeah, funny, hilarious.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve an L on the foreheads of all our enemies, all of our dead enemies.
Oh shit.
And I'm also gonna pick up that book and look at it.
Sure. Very easily you carve an L into all of the foreheads. The book, you take a look at it. Let me check your languages real quick. Yeah, you don't see anything weird. It looks like a book. The introduction and the first chapter you can read. It's in common. Seems like a standard autobiography, and all the rest of the pages are blank.
Well, I'm just gonna take it with me, but I also ask if anyone else wants to see it before I store it in my pack. Anyone want to see this magical book over here?
No, I've seen what I need to see.
I think it would be worth a look.
All right, so I hand it over to Dante.
And I
Mr.
don't assume I see
Charming.
anything specific.
You don't see anything specific outside of what I've already said.
Mr. Charming.
Okay,
All right, well, I take back the book and then I head over here.
sure. So by this
So,
point, you guys have
yeah,
finished your
follow.
10 minutes. So you guys can continue if you'd like. I just realized I didn't kill this dude here. Bam, he's dead.
Oh god, he's still alive.
Okay,
He's still alive.
so you guys begin making your way down to this section here. Where would you guys like to go?
Matif looks at the rest of the gang and he's like, which one of these seems to be the most illegal goods kind of door?
Whichever one's the hardest to open. Which one is the hardest to open? Did you say this one was open?
This one is open.
wasn't?
This one is currently open. This one is closed, and so is this one.
Are we talking locked, closed?
You don't
Okay.
know. You haven't inspected them yet.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to. I'm gonna go to this one,
Make an investigation check.
and I'm yeah. Ciao. Oh yeah.
Not locked. It's like a swinging door. You could walk through if you'd
Okay.
like.
Yeah, Emma's done with this. She just kicks it open with her foot. Sorry.
Sure.
She's just gonna do a little nice kick.
You
and
can see.
slam the door open.
You see that there is another door down at the bottom there.
Ooh.
And there is a bigger room just here.
What is this here?
That's
It's a
a
wooden structure?
It's like a wooden floorboards.
Ah, I see. I move down. Just
Cool.
like-
Bam! It's an empty wooden. It's like a
It's just like
hangout
a-
area.
Yeah, living kind of area.
Yeah.
Dining. Yeah, nothing.
All right. While
special.
Emmyth is doing this, what are you guys doing up here?
This area right here in the storage room, there's more over there, right?
Yes, you guys just haven't gone in to check yet.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk over there and see what's
Sure.
in there.
You just see a ignore the blood that's on the floor in this scene. There's no blood.
Oh my god.
This seems to be some sort of like bakery / like kitchen. Over here, there seems to be like a large oven that is currently on, and there are some other like cooking. Like there's a table with cooking stuff on it, and like a fire with some like pans that are hanging beside it.
I love the illegally made pastries.
Pot brownies.
It's made with super corn.
Okay, while he's doing that, does someone want to come over here and look at this door with me?
I'll come look.
I'll follow along, but I'll stay behind you.
Sure, make investigation checks for me.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Dante, it's a door, man. This is a door.
It's a damn.
Like, dude, this is a pretty sweet door. Like, you begin looking at the door and you're like, oh, I wonder if it's trapped. And then you look at like the texture of the wood, and you're like, oh, that's some really nice Like, this is a nicely made door. Like, this the tree that this must have come from must have been like insane quality.
That is
Top tier
mahogany.
tree.
Dante, would you say any of that out loud?
Don't do this to him.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
I snap my fingers in front of your face and I'm like, Dante, we're doing a job right now.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about the door.
Eefa, so from a 10, Matif, it looks like a door.
It's a door.
It's a door. But Eefa, because you're like directly in front of it, it is locked.
Okay, can I like peer through the keyhole possibly?
Make a
See
perception check.
inside? Perception.
While she does that, I'm going to be back in a second, go to the toilet.
I don't see shit.
You don't hear or see anything. You try and look through the keyhole, but it's not quite big enough.
Okay. Well, this one's locked. I'm not good at unlocking things. But,
Well,
it
it's
sure is a
reasonable.
door.
It's reasonable to say that if it's locked, that's where our goods are.
But that's an issue though. If it's locked.
Hmm.
I'm going to assume that there's nobody else down here at this point, and I'm gonna call out, kind of yelling, over to Lucy and Emmyth, and I'm going to say, we think we've found the door that our things are behind. This one happens to be locked.
All right, so I'm gonna take a piece of bread from the table. I'm gonna start munching on it, and I'll head over to you guys.
Sure. We'll wait until Emmyth gets back. She's just popped to the toilet. She should be back in a second. Speaking of,
How are you eating at a time like this?
Well, you eat when you're hungry, don't you? Would you
Matif
like
just
some?
blinks a couple times. No.
I'll take a piece.
Here you go. It's pretty damn good.
Thank you.
It is actually really good.
Did I miss bread? Did I miss food?
Lucy found some bread.
Yum.
You've just heard Matif call out to you from up there, like shouting down to you saying, "Hey, we found a locked door."
Oh. Okay, cool. Running back up. Bam.
Make a thieves' tool check.
Yeah, I'm just like, I got this. Which is the 20 plus 5.
Yes, 20 plus 5.
Okay. Bam.
Easily enough. Opening up. That is hide again, not reveal.
Hi.
A very, very nice office. The door was very good quality, and the rest of the furniture in this room is also very high quality furniture.
Nice.
So you guys can now move into the room if you'd like. You can see that there's a desk, a very nice desk, and a shelving unit to the side and to the back of the room.
I'm gonna instantly go for any drawers in the desk. Like
Sure,
behind
make
the
an
desk
investigation check for me.
and under the desk, just the desk. Did someone want to maybe help me?
Yeah, I'd also be looking for books.
Sure. Make an investigation check, Emmyth. Matif,
Cool.
what are you looking for?
I'll roll with advantage then.
Um,
We're both doing it. Okay.
What is on this shelf? If I were just passively perceiving things.
Yeah.
You see that there are some fairly nice weapons that are lying on a glass cabinet on top of the shelving unit.
And what's in the glass cabinet?
You can
Anything
see-
special?
You can see that there is a dagger that is lying in the glass cabinet. There is one dagger and a these ceremonial what do you call them? It's a spiky ball on a stick. What's it called again?
A flail?
A flail. There's a flail,
Okay.
a very ceremonial looking flail, and a dagger.
Is there any way I could do a a knowledge religion or something to figure out what these would be used for?
Sure, make a religion check on the flail.
No.
It's a flail, dude. It's pretty.
Dude, that
It's
looks like a
sick.
nice weapon right there.
It looks pretty sick.
Yeah. Feels like it could hurt.
So I want to walk over to that dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it's a ceremonial dagger, or does it look like?
No, the dagger actually looks like it's nice. It's very shined, but it looks very polished, very nice. But it doesn't look fancy enough to put in a cabinet.
Okay, I want to pick it up and do some investigation.
The cabinet is locked.
Oh, okay. You said it's a glass cabinet, right?
Yes, it is a glass cabinet.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna open up. I'm just gonna break down that glass cabinet.
Sure. Make a strength check for me.
DM. Whilst they're doing that, did Dante and I find anything in the desk?
With a 23. With an 8, sorry, I'll get to you guys in a second. With an 8 strength, you bring your prosthetic arm down onto the glass cabinet, and it kind of like shakes a little bit, but doesn't break.
Anyone else want to give it a try?
So, sorry, back to the 23 before I forget. You begin pulling open drawers and cabinets. You don't find Tusk Love. What you do find is a very large sack of gems.
There you go.
Which is tucked at the back corner of one of the drawers.
Well, 1 out of 3, I suppose.
And I'll reach back and grab it, and then just kind of, hold it up so everyone can see.
Good job.
So back to the glass cabinet.
Does anyone else want to try breaking this thing down?
I'm gonna look at Lucy and I'm gonna say, it doesn't look like there's anything worth breaking this cabinet down, and then I'm gonna walk away to another point of the room.
Sure, you walk to the cabinet in the back. Make an investigation check.
Sure.
While everybody's looking around.
Ooh.
It's a cabinet and it's locked, dude. Like, that's not fun. You're like pulling at it, it's just not opening.
I pull a Dante and I'm just like, wow, this cabinet is made of really good whatever.
And it really is. Like, it's very well varnished. Like, it's really nice.
The texture just speaks to me.
What was that? Eefa, I think. Were you saying something?
While everybody's looking around, I'm going to be ritual casting detect magic.
Sure. I'd say
So
you could
can see
have, by this point, your detect magic would have finished by this point after everybody's searching and whatnot. So you just went straight to that corner and started casting, I assume?
Yeah, I would have done that.
Sure. Your detect magic, ping, goes off. That's a 30-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Let me just... Whoop. Yeah, so just be the room, basically. Both of the weapons in the cabinet are magical.
Okay.
The School of Magic on the dagger is Conjuration. And and the one on the flail would be Evocation.
Okay. Both of these are magical, so they look kind of plain, but they might be useful. We might want to grab them out of there.
I call dibs on that dagger.
I death glare him in a playful but also bitch no you don't way.
Sure. Who's going to try and break down the cabinet?
I've got a mace. I'm gonna take out my mace and I'm gonna try and whack the cabinet.
Sure. I'd say, like it's a mace. You bring it down and it shatters.
Woo! Okay, you guys can have those. I'm gonna go look over here.
Okay.
And
I'm
so,
gonna head over to Matif and look at this cabinet with them. Very
Sure.
fine wood. It's a quite nice cabinet.
So
Very fine wood.
Lucy, you take the dagger.
that's correct.
Cool.
And I ask, hey, Magic Man, would you take a look at this for me? Talking to Dante.
To me.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah.
There are 2 magic men.
Yeah, I was about to go to Lucy and be like, I have a name, you know.
Yeah, I was just kind of looking at him since he's right next to me. So
Yeah. So I take it, and should I roll Arcana on it?
Sure. Roll Arcana check for me. Dude, these are 2 weapons, man. Damn. Really cool.
I don't see much on it. At least it's not trapped.
well, damn, I could have told you that too. So I go over and I take the dagger, and I call Emmyth and I said, "Look alive, lady," and then I just throw it to her.
Catch it with one hand and. Thanks. Appreciate
Of
it.
course.
Give him a little smile.
Okay.
Admire the dagger. And then just, chuck it in one of my dagger holsters.
Sure, you chuck it in your holster.
In my holster.
We're Australians. We know how guns work. So that's sarcasm, by the way. I've never seen a gun in my life. So, sure, you pocket the dagger. Who's going to pick up the flail?
It's not my expertise.
Not something I'd be super into either.
I would say...
You can always just, pocket it.
I would say the flail takes the place of a... Oh, it's a martial weapon. It's basically like a D... I'd say it's basically like the same as a mace, I would say.
Anybody want a mace? That's not a mace.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
a
no proficiency.
it's a mace, but it's a martial weapon and a D8 instead of a D6.
Okay.
And these are magical, correct? A magical mace.
They are magical.
They're magical in some way.
So I'm gonna take it and see if I can get it investigated somewhere else where they might know a little bit more about it.
Sure. So you'll have it checked out somewhere else?
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Can I ask a question out of character?
Sure.
Are you specifically not showing Matif?
What was that, sorry?
To Lucy, because I also have Knowledge Arcana, but I'm not listening in on the conversation. So I was wondering if your character is specifically not asking Matif because they don't like him.
No, I just didn't think about it. You're fully free to check it out if you want.
Well, I don't know unless somebody tells me. So.
Right. See, so speaking of Matif, very nice cabinet. Eefa comes over. Eefa, make an investigation check for me.
Investigation check. What's my investigation? +1.
Crunchy sound.
Crunchy sound.
You got that crunch.
Oh, do I win? Oh, jeez.
It only comes every now and then, so you're okay. It's not
13.
like it's constant.
It's definitely locked. But yeah, you don't know if you could. Where is Matif gone? On
He's right here.
Oh, jeez.
They've disappeared.
You can't see me?
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're under me.
my
They were
God.
underneath Eefa. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Matif's bought it? No, not gonna. Damn it.
Oh, you.
I'm sorry.
But with an investigation of 13, it's definitely locked, and you also barely feel as if the cabinet is vibrating. Like ever
I
so
wanna-
slightly.
I'm a little scared of the cabinet.
I want to go up to this cabinet and use my newfound mace to try and smash it.
Sure, make an attack against the cabinet.
Moving out of the way of that.
Captain Crunch.
So what would I use to make an attack from that?
Sure.
since I don't actually
So
have
I
mace?
believe, are you proficient with martial weapons? Yep. So it'll be a 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength, which is -1. So it's +1. D20 +1. You're not used to using flails, and you almost hit yourself in the face as it goes flying around the handle.
Well, does anyone else want to try some whack-a-mole?
I'll have a go, I suppose.
Were you going to try and pick the lock, or were you going to try and smash it?
I mean, it's a cabinet, right?
Yeah, it's a locked cabinet.
I'm gonna try to pick it.
Sure. Make a lock-picking check.
I'm gonna
Thieves'
pick
check.
that.
Aren't you worried flailing something around like that is going to break whatever's in there?
Oh boy.
I didn't think about it.
Uh,
I just
Unnatural
wanted to
20.
open.
So, you take out your thieves' tools. You hear a click sound. The doors to the cabinet fly open, and you see hovering there a very large cello.
Oh shit! It's the magic cello.
I'm assuming. Oh, wild guess. Not too sure. I might have to check in with you guys. But this might be the cello he was talking about. I'm not too sure though. What do you guys think?
I concur with your great judgment.
Thank you. Well, that's 2 out of 3. The last one is the fucking porn magazine or whatever.
You guys opened the desk drawers, right? Can
the gems are
I?
at the back of them.
Yeah. Is there anything else in the drawers, like paperwork?
There's a shit ton of paperwork.
Um.
They were specifically, their investigation check was to look for a book.
Yeah. Can I skim through it to see if there's anything kind of we have a locked ledger, right? But we can't get into it. Anything.
Sure, make an investigation check for me. As you quickly go through the paperwork.
And I also look through that paperwork as well to see if there's
Yeah, sure.
anything
You can both make investigation checks.
19.
8. You get real bored, Lucy, looking through these paperwork. It's really boring. But Matif, you quickly skim through the paperwork and you find a receipt for the Dusty Bookshelf for a sale where the Dusty Bookshelf had purchased an item from the individual who had sold it to them.
And I'm just gonna say under my breath, that bastard. Oh god, that was a bad accent.
That bastard. My
That
word.
bastard.
What a bloody bastard, eh?
Slipped into British right there.
There's nothing wrong with. God, Jesus Christ! I was about to say something so bad. Why? Why?
A little bit of British.
A little bit of pud. Sorry.
That's an Australian joke no one will get.
Unless you watch
what are you talking
which
about?
you should.
Actually, yeah. But
Yeah,
we told you
Wyndham
about it, to
knows
be
now.
fair, Wyndham.
For context and for watchers, go watch Auntie Donna. Highly recommend it. Moving on.
So, yeah, you guys find a receipt for the Dusty Bookshelf.
2.5 out of 3. Right? No.
I'd say with a 19.
Well, we might as well go confront.
I'd say that's proof enough. Right?
Yeah. We probably know where to go now.
Dusty bookshelf.
You guys are probably talking, and I'm just kind of like storming out the door. Like, you know when kids like really like
Yeah.
hit their feet on the ground? I'm just kind of doing that. Like, ugh.
I'm probably like, oh, the dusty bookshelf, and oh, Matif is gone already. Okay.
Sure. So, you guys make your way up to the general store above, where the half-orc woman kind of watches you guys come up, and she's like, "Oh my god! Like, when did that get there? That's crazy."
Oh my god, is it?
Cut the fucking neck, bitch.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
And all of us?
It's alright, 13.
She genuinely did not know that was there. The way she's like acting, you see that she's got like a little badge on, that says Tiffany, and below that it says trainee, like a little sub badge.
Uh-huh.
No, please.
So we probably anybody who rolled above a 10 realizes that this girl is probably like a new trainee here.
Oh god, stop! I hate this kind of stuff. It's making
And
me
she probably
feel
has
bad.
people like she's probably been told like, oh yeah, you can let people like turn away from that corner of the room, like that kind of thing. Just turn away, like ask them for the password and let them go. Like, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't really know what's going on.
Oh.
Well, then I will hold my tongue from telling her that there are a bunch of dead bodies down there.
Sure.
Oh.
So
you genuinely don't know. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Hang in there. I guess I'll give her like an awkward pat on the shoulder as I walk past her.
So, you guys make your way. I'll go back to the main screen for this. You guys make your way up onto the streets of the Pago Fort. What do you guys want to do?
I want to go intimidate that freaking bookkeeper.
Sure.
Can I
think
come
we need a
with?
drink too.
Yeah.
Let's just all go.
We might as well all go.
Sure.
Yeah.
All of you go to the Dusty Bookshelf.
Strength in numbers.
You guys find it pretty easily. It's one of the few bookshops in town. You guys open up, and just like the name suggests, just plumes of dust just disturbed as you guys walk in. The wind kind of like sweeping up the excess dust that is gathered. And out from behind the counter, you see a little snout, and a small kobold man, kind of like crawls onto the desk. So a kobold, they're like mini tiny dragon people. And you can see he's all scaly. He's wearing these red kind of robes, and he has this these silvery scales. He also has a little mini top hat on as well. And he's like, "Oh, hey guys." No, wrong voice. That's Kermit. It's a different guy.
Kermit.
Oh, hey dudes. How could I help you?
I'm gonna again slam my hand onto the table and be like, we need to see your black market merchandise now.
Make a intimidation check.
Ooh, hopefully this one does it.
Nice.
You see he's a silver kobold, and yet you swear you see his face go white with shock. He gets down off this little ladder stool that he has, and makes his way over to this curtain that's in the corner of the room. And he pulls it aside, and basically, we've all been there. It's basically the hentai section of the bookstores. It's like the R18 plus section. He kind of walks you in there. It's not huge. Like there's like two, like it's a bookshelf on either side. Like there's not a heap here. He's
Are they gonna ID us?
No, not after that intimidation check. He just lets you in.
And I suppose we should go look alphabetically by author name.
Sure. You go in and make an investigation check. Whoever's leading. You can roll with advantage, whoever's leading, if you would like, because I'm guessing all 5 of you stuff yourselves into this room to have a look for the book.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who's
Looking
got
for
the best
Tusk
Who's got the best investigation?
Mine's not great.
I got a +3.
Probably you. Plus
Yeah.
three's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I will do a advantage. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
So,
That's a 23.
you do find a version of Tusk Love, but you do not find the version you were looking for. The version you were looking for is a signed copy of Tusk Love. The version in which you find is not signed. It looks like a high-end cover, like a high-end printing of it, but it doesn't look like the one you're looking for.
This isn't it. This isn't it. Matif? Wait, who's got the receipt?
I do.
Did you want to go and show that lovely shop owner the receipt so we can find that exact copy? Because this one isn't it, I believe.
Yeah, so the last place we saw him was the pub, right? Like the inn.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask if everyone wants to go look there.
I guess
would
it's a good
like
place to
to go.
start, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Buy ourselves a drink while we're at it.
Sure.
I think
So
we deserve one after today.
So, you guys make your way to, if I can find what I've named it. Where did I put my notes?
The Dancing Dragon.
The Dancing Dragon, yes. You guys make your way to the Dancing Dragon, you make your way inside. By this point, it's probably early evening, so the pub is getting fairly rowdy at this point. You see that Xandros is no longer serving drinks at the bar. He's found himself a table in one of the corners of the room and has his halfling friend Fernando, who some of you have met previously, and they're kind of sitting in the corner chatting.
There was something in the
Make a perception check as you walk in.
Ooh.
All of us?
Yep.
Perception.
Oh,
Hello.
not great rolls across
Like,
the
we're
board.
either rolling really bad
Gee.
or getting natural 20s this whole session.
Did I miss Emmyth's? Yes.
Oh, it's at the top. I got a 11.
None of you guys see the goblin that you saw as you, like, the goblin you met last time. Doesn't seem to be in the pub anymore. But Xandros is here.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sit at the table and also have over whoever has the receipt, so we can go ahead and talk to him.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing all of you wander over to Xandros.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Oh, hello everybody. How did your little adventure go?
Well,
Not great.
Oh, that sounds like it sucks.
So, quick question: did we take that cello?
Yes, I'm assuming you guys took the cello.
Okay.
We
yeah,
did.
we've taken the photo.
Is it floating by any chance?
It is floating.
Yeah. Following us, right?
No, at the moment it's just it does slightly hover on the ground, but it's not like
We have to
following you or
kind of
anything. You do
just-
have to like carry it somewhat.
Yeah,
It
okay.
does float a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, it seems like you found my cello. Thank you very much.
Yep. And also this, and then I dump the little sack of gems on the table in front of him.
Oh, thank you very much. Did you manage to find my book?
Well, about that.
He looks like, as you say about that, he kind of looks away and you see like tears begin forming in his eyes.
Oh no. Show him the receipt.
Yeah, I'll pull out the receipt and I'll show him, and I'll be like, we went to the bookstore, but we couldn't find your signed copy. We could only find this, very ornate one.
Well, thank you very much for looking. What I'll do is I'll take these things off you, and I'll pay you 80 gold each for what you've done. Won't give you the full amount because you couldn't find my book, but if you do manage to find it, you guys can have the remaining gold that I owe you.
Fair enough.
And so I take out that book that I've been storing and I say, "Hey, Zandros, you know anything about this? Seeing you're a enjoyer of weird and perverse books."
He looks at the book.
Yeah, I don't speak Gnomish, but
He flicks through it. He's like,
yeah, I've heard of Sir Robert the Bold. He's a really famous dude. Weird that half the book's missing though. It's kind of strange.
Would you know any magical place that might be able to look at, say, a magic book and a magic mace?
he looks at his watch. And he's like,
Well, maybe if you rush, Bjorn might still be there. His shop kind of moves around randomly. So if you head down the street, you'll see a real nice building if you want to go there.
And the name of that building?
You'll see. It's pretty cool. It's rainbow themed.
All right.
so you exchange the items. He gets back his cello and gems. And you guys, are you guys all going to Bjorn's place?
I suppose we are.
Yeah, I'll go.
Sure. You guys travel down the road for a bit, following the directions Xandros gave you, and you see these beautiful rainbow. What's the word? The big cloth. That's kind of like they hang over buildings.
Awnings?
Yes. These big rainbow awnings, and a large mahogany door that leads into this very ornate building.
Mahogany.
So I walk up to the door and I kick it open.
As you go to kick it open, it doesn't move, and the door says to you, "Yeah, bro, it's not cool. You shouldn't kick a door. It's pretty rude.
Oh.
How about you ask first, all right? Hashtag consent."
I think that door just dissed you.
How can a door do that?
How can you do that?
How can a door do that?
You see,
Magical items exist. Why are you asking these questions?
Excuse me, I'm more than a magical item, okay?
Yeah, you're a magical door.
Yes, thank you.
Can I make an Arcana check
Sure, make an Arcana check.
on this door? It's like a... maybe not.
12? It's a talking door.
Okay,
May
so I
we
talk to
pass
the
through?
door.
Yeah, you can, but next time, don't kick us down, man. How rude.
I am deeply sorry about that, Mr. or Mrs.
Less on the less of a binary. I'm just a door, just a dude, just a they being.
Well, honorable door, I apologize. Do you have a name, door?
It kind of thinks for a second. It's like no one's ever asked me that question. I shall name
Well, door.
myself Bjorn's Door.
Bjorn's door. Pleasure to meet you.
And to you, no more kicking.
Very well. But let it be known that Lucy was here.
It carves an L onto itself.
Beautiful.
The door opens by itself. It lets you enter. So you guys walk into this beautiful storefront, and it's a bit like the TARDIS. It's a lot bigger on the inside than the building should allow for, and it goes down several levels. So you guys are on this top level, and you see that it kind of goes down into these like 3 descending levels with like different racks of objects in cardboard boxes, just kind of like stacked, a bit like a, again, like a magical hardware store. And down at the bottom of the steps, you see this man here. If you want to go to the Roll20.
Hey.
You see a elven man with long ears and these somewhat translucent rainbow wings that extend behind him. He's wearing this black coat with rainbow kind of embellishments on it, and these 2 rainbow birds on each of his arms. You see him down the bottom kind of pottering about.
So I walk up to him and I say, "Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to be Bjorn?"
Yes, you have found the right man.
Oh, great. So if you have some time, I have a couple questions for you if you don't mind answering them.
Yes, of course. I will do anything to help.
Very well. So before I forget, my name is Lucy, and I have on my person
As you
book.
say your name is Lucy, he kind of like breathes a little bit, and he's like, "But that is not your full name."
No, it is not.
Interesting. Continue.
Well, you see, Mr. Bjorn, I have this book, and I do reckon it has some magical powers to it, along with this mace. Would you mind looking at these and telling me what you see?
He takes the book first, and he's like, yes. This was written by my friend, Sir Robert de Bold. Very nice man. He's a bit over the top.
So, is it worth anything?
He looks at it, and he looks over his shoulder at like the several copies he has like on one of his shelves. It's like, maybe to another man, but not to me.
All right. Well, what about this mace? Are you familiar with the weapons?
He looks at the mace. You hand it over to him. He holds it. His eyes kind of shine this. It's like an opal. His eyes kind of change color as they kind of as he looks and casts a spell that I don't believe any of you know. And he gingerly holds it with the tips of his fingers, and he moves over to a table and places it there, and he's like, "Yes, I do not believe any of you should keep a hold of that item."
Now, why would that be, good sir?
See, that item is cursed.
Oh, no.
To put it lightly, it will fuck you up.
Oh,
Can I make
no.
an insight check to
Sure,
make
make
sure
an
he's
insight
not
check.
lying?
Make an insight check.
I don't think I'm good at these.
Not bad, though.
Yeah, he seems like he's
Yes.
telling the truth. I think he's being pretty
Okay.
upfront. Yeah. He has this kind of mysterious air to him, but he doesn't seem like he's lying about anything.
I just
So,
want to make sure he's not saying that and being like, "Oh, this is really cool. Oh yeah, it's cursed. I'll take it off your hands for you."
Oh, no, it doesn't seem to
So-
be any of that.
So this curse you're talking about, how would that curse activate?
Well, as soon as you connected with the weapon, as soon as you attuned to it, you would not be able to be separated from the weapon, and it would slowly eat your life force from you.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it
That
doesn't.
does not sound good.
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
What about this? Is this something that's good or is this something that's bad? And she'll place the pearl up on the table.
He holds it. His eyes shine rainbow colored. He's like, yes, this is a pearl of power. Very, very good magical
that?
item.
What's a pearl of power do?
Out of character. You know what a pearl of power does?
No, I didn't have not actually come across it.
Okay, so basically, you can use an action to speak its command word, and you gain 1 spell slot.
Pearl of power. This pearl of oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can use it once a day.
Neat.
It's pretty good.
Yes, it is pretty neat.
And Emmyth, you seem to have a magical dagger. You want to see what it does?
Oh yes, I'd love to actually. What about this thing here? Can I whip it out and?
Sure. In the middle of a public store, you whip it out.
Yeah. And I'll hand it to Bjorn.
Sure, you hand it to Bjorn. His eyes shine rainbow again. He's like, "Oh, this is very interesting. It is a dagger of returning. So you can throw this dagger, and it will reappear in your hand."
Sick. May I?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
Thank you. And I will go to. I'll throw it at a wall.
Sure, you throw it at a wall. It bing sticks into the wood.
And then I just kind of have my hand just open in front of me.
Sure, you wait roughly 6 seconds before it reappears in your hand.
Wow, that's an oddly specific, amazing number. That...
Mm-hmm.
That's like a round.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
So basically, at the beginning of your turn, the dagger will reappear in your hand.
Sicko. Sicko.
I believe that's all the magic items you guys had, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Can we bring up that receipt to him as well?
Sure, you show him the receipt. He's like, this is a receipt for a store that I do not run. I'm afraid I do not know who purchased this item, and I am only vaguely aware about the dusty bookshelf.
You said that he had a couple of copies of this book, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go over there and look at them, or is he gonna get mad at me?
No, yeah, you can go over and look at it. Sure, you pull one off the shelf. And again, the introduction, chapter 1, written in common. The rest is blank.
That's weird.
Weird.
You see, there's a little spell Robert put on his book so that only people of certain training could read the book. Do any of you read Celestial?
I do.
And he hands the book to you, opened at where you would assume chapter 2 would start, and you can read the book.
Oh,
I believe
you guys said it was in Gnomish, so I don't know.
No, it's in Celestial.
Okay.
You were the only person I made sure that did not get shown the book directly. Because you were the only person who can speak and read Celestial. So yeah, you can only read from chapter 2 to the end of the book if you speak Celestial. Speak or read Celestial.
Weird. Okay.
So, he goes, is there anything else you have to show me? Because I have to be going. I have to get going.
Yeah, before I go, how does one attune oneself to this cursed weapon?
He hands it gingerly. He gingerly hands it back to you. You just do some relaxing with it. Just sit down and just focus on the weapon. I tend to do my attuning in the bath, but it is a personal choice.
Well, all right then.
You're not.
So I'm
You're
gonna
not.
I'm gonna take
No.
the cursed
Oh.
weapon, but I'm not gonna attune to it.
Okay.
Well, then it's just a regular weapon, and you won't get any of the benefits from it being fancy.
But I'm feeling generous, and I might give it to someone as a gift.
Wow,
Ah.
what a nice gift you.
But I think that's about it, sir. And I really do appreciate your knowledge and kindness.
You are very welcome, Lucy. And he kind of like side eyes you. So you guys make your way onto the streets of the Pago Fort. By this point, it's early evening. You guys leave the shop, and you guys see the facade kind of shimmer and fade before the. It looks like a very ramshackle, dilapidated building.
Wow.
So,
That was cool.
as the early evening commences, we'll go around the table and ask what people would like to do as you all break from the group. You don't have to break. You guys can hang out together if you'd like. So, Emmyth, what are you going to go do?
Drink.
You head straight for the pub.
Yeah, I'm going for the pub. If anyone was, no, I should say it in character. I'm going to the pub. I'm going to drink. If anyone wants to join me, please do. And I'll
And
just
so I say,
start
it is
walking.
the hour to be drunken, to escape being modded slaves of time, be ceaselessly drunk on wine, on poetry, or on virtue as you wish.
Okay.
And so I go head over with her.
Yeah, that. Yeah, sure. And come on.
Okay, have fun, you guys.
You guys
Okay.
aren't coming as well?
No, I think I'm gonna find a temple. It's starting to be that time of day. I think I want to go pray.
All the
Daily
power to you.
prayers, you know.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Take care of yourself.
Sure. So,
Well,
Eefa,
I'm
I'm sure we're all in the city, and we'll definitely see each other
in this
very soon and whenever. So
cool. So Lucy and Emmyth go drinking. Eefa, you go and find one of the small shrines to Yuvian that is in the Pago Fort.
Yep.
Go and pray just as the sun hits the horizon and turns to dusk. You feel your connection to Yuvian strengthen during this time. What do you say in your prayers?
I don't know if she would really say anything. I think she'd just take a moment to kind of bask in the twilight and just think about what Yuvian means to her and hope that she's doing a good job representing her as a cleric.
Awesome. Okay. Let's go do Matif.
I mean, as they're talking about going to the pub, he kind of just, well, I guess I got nowhere else to be.
Sure.
And yeah, I'll go with them.
Sure. So the bard and the two pirates go drinking.
Is that
Okay.
a beginning of a joke?
two pirates and a sorcerer walk into a bar. Dante, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sort of look around to see everyone going wherever they're going, and I'm gonna just this once tag along and head to the bar.
Okay.
wow.
You head to the bar. All of you eventually find a peaceful night's sleep. Dante.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ!
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ!
In your
Mike.
dreams, you see a huge, magnificent tree. A tree of incredible proportion and size that dwarfs all of the other trees in this forest, rising hundreds of meters, or I don't know, even more hundreds of meters in feet, into the sky. And you just feel this incredibly powerful essence from this tree. But as you look around, you see black vines of this inky substance crawling towards this tree. And you see that they keep hitting this invisible radiant wall that continues inch by inch shrinking closer towards this great tree. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. The last pre-stream 3 of Iruvian Nights.
Holy
Oh
shit.
man.
Thank you to all of our viewers tonight. Thank you, Omega, Burner, and Bardic Wanderer for sticking around.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
all.
Thank you to our players. Let's before we go, hashtag plug yourself. Astrid?
Yo. God, why? What? It's me.
It's your boy.
It's your boy, Astrid O'Connor. Oh god, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I stream, I do art, I play games, I kick ass, I drink tea. Moving on.
Okay. Windy.
Yes. I play a lot of video games. I usually play Wednesday and Friday. But for the next little while, I want to do some more random streams, so check in if you're interested.
Okay. Riley.
Hello. I stream every weekday. Fun games, kind of spooky games, kind of cute games, just whatever I feel like playing that day. Probably gonna be playing lots of Pokemon Snap lately because I'm obsessed with it. It's the best game ever. Holy shit. Yeah.
Awesome. Yume.
Hello again, everyone. My name is Usubeni Yume, and this is not my normal accent, but you can find me on YouTube under the same channel on the same name. Currently, it's mostly poetry, but I will upload some games in the future. And thank you all for inviting me today. I really appreciate it.
It's all good. I think we technically have 3 pre-debut VTubers in this pre-stream, but that's cool. Oh, actually, no, you're technically debuted, Yume. Pastel, last but not least.
Yeah, I am pre-debut. I'll be debuting on May 15th. Again, really nervous about that. I'll be doing Gundam building, some fun little puzzle games, visual novels, hopefully talking about TTRPGs. So that'll be fun. And you can find me at PastelTheSnake.
Awesome. I'm actually really excited for the Gundam building. I think that's going to be rad.
Yeah, that'll be cool to watch.
And I just realized I haven't plugged myself in the last 2 pre-streams.
You idiot. Do it.
So I'll hashtag
it.
plug myself here. I am your humble dungeon wizard, Myrdin, or Merlin. Either is fine. I will be debuting Shrugs Shoulders at some point. I will probably be doing some Warhammer painting, D&D related stuff, and probably League of Legends, because I'm a lame e-boy. Over at twitch.tv/Myrdin2_. So, thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you... Shut up, Windy. I will deck you. I will travel to your undisclosed
Shame.
European country, and... Oh.
No.
Thank you for
How
watching,
dare you.
everybody. How dare you? On my stream. I'm joking. It's our stream. Thank you, everybody,
and
for
love
watching.
you.
Thank you,
Thanks
everybody,
for
for
coming,
watching.
everyone.
Bye.
Mwah. Mwah.
Bye.
Done it.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.